So you definitely want to
Oh,
download
there it go.
by
It
720.
finally.
Fully register.
Oh, there it go. It's on now. We live now. We live, baby. Let me see. All right. Time to get the ball rolling, man. Speaking of, make sure I hit record too so I can turn this into a dope little video. What's so crazy? You know what I think the problem is? Maybe my hard drive is too full to record. Cause once I try to hit record, that's when the problem come along. You know what I'm saying? So
What? Check the space in your hard drive real quick. See if it's full.
yeah, I'm gonna check as soon as this live go off. I'm pretty sure that what it is though, cause bro, I'm a hoarder, bro. Like
Or you don't be getting rid of
I don't be
files.
getting rid of nothing, but I don't know why, but I need to get in the habit of just cleaning things out. Big
Or
facts.
you could send everything to the cloud too. You can also do that.
I ain't even think of that. Oh, you
I
do
did.
that? You do that a lot?
Hell, of course. I use Google Drive.
Mm-hmm.
And then the thing is, you could download the Google Drive application on your phone also, so you could transfer files back and forth between your computer and your phone.
Mm-hmm.
So, like, you could just download the Google Drive application for your desktop, and
Mm-hmm.
then you just drag in your artwork right in that folder, so you could take it anywhere with you. And at any point, if you want to access it, just open it up on your phone or your tablet, laptop, whatever, and just use it. Close it
Mm-hmm.
back up, and it doesn't use like your personal storage.
It's gonna be dope. Let me jot that fast it down. Low key, I'm trying to think of the character style I want to go with.
I'm curious to see what the actual character looks like before you even draw it.
I'm gonna show you. I know it's about to get crazy. I know all my pictures start out looking crazy rough. I remember he told me everything gotta be separated too in different layers. Somebody said, "Hey, it's art time."
Hey, I'm gonna get that famous beat going. Hold on.
Bad.
Yep, see there you go.
you spent $5,000 garage sale for a full year, even if you did okay, you'd probably get that $25,000 by the end of the year. You then have a totally I pray I make it back when I believe. I give it all I got. Drop it. Tell them what they feeling, drop it. Go tell them I said. He's gonna do it all like my pop said. It start like just like Pop said. We move like Pop says. Thinking about my nigga C. He got a quarter of a century. Locked in penitentiary. I ain't gonna lie, that shit be killing me. So many memories. Life will be gone in 2053. This shit is stop them niggas spinning like ceiling fans. Take them stitches off them evidence. Them bitches shame. So my BM that be locked in and I don't give a damn. Say what you gonna say about me. Don't touch me cause them young niggas gon' play by me. Gon' spray by me. Jump out in broad day by me. You niggas play, they gon' lay by me. Yeah. Thinking about niggas on the road. Ride with them so they hold. Going with my niggas right or wrong. Keep it real without my phone. Y'all be got been changing since I was 17. I can finally get the living dream. I'ma give it all I got. Give it all I got. Yeah, I'ma give it all I got. Give it all I got. Yeah, I give it all I got. Give it all I got. Yeah, I give it all I got. I gave it all I got. Give it all I got. Thank you on every time I go. You take it. Not playing that, all that, the way it gets, I did not put it on, but oh my God,
Hey, can we do different clothes? I want to do something different with clothes.
I don't care what
Bet. I can make them shirtless too, so we can always swap out his shirt.
Yeah.
You want to do that instead?
Yeah, it'll probably change every video that I do.
Yeah, okay. Let me go ahead and make it like that then.
I'm L, that guy. And that's it, Ryan 88. I promise soon as I get done, I don't still boring. It's another 100 racks. I promise soon as I get done. I'm on my way from Cali. Eat myself in my bungalow. Check out what's some good shine. About to bring you 500. Touchdown in the town. He tell me I got a no.
Also, you said I need to put everything on its own layer, don't I?
Yeah, I mean, like I'm looking at it right now.
So the head need to be separated from the hair too, don't it?
Yes. Yeah.
Okay, let me go ahead and draw them bald head. Do the ears need to be separated, or can it be attached to the head?
It look like it can be attached. It can be
Okay,
attached.
it can go ahead and be attached. But
Yeah.
the whole head and the neck need to be on its own layer.
Yeah, the neck need to be on its own layer.
Okay. Head, neck. Okay.
So you said I need to put everything on.
Okay, cool.
Yeah, like each individual eyelid, nose.
The head.
So you said the eyelid as well?
Yeah,
Okay.
like left eyebrow, right eyebrow, left eye, right eye, nose, jaw.
Eyebrow, right. Nose. Okay. See what's up. So wait, so the jaw need to be on his own layer? So
I think by jaw, I think it just means the mouth.
oh yeah, you talking about that change the mouth expressions?
Yeah.
Okay, cool. I'm gonna just draw the main.
Have you ever tried to share a file while you were working on it?
I never tried that.
I see that share button. Go back.
Where?
Can't see your whole screen. That share up top, the blue button.
Okay, I'm finna go.
Because if you share it, if I can get in there, I'll go ahead and create the layers that it needs.
Okay, cool. Let me where is it?
Back out. Right. See up top in the right corner. Because I ain't never done it on Illustrator.
It's inside of my Illustrator? Or is
Yeah,
it in
you see
the
the blue button up top? Go up. Go up.
Oh.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. Oh man, it's gonna require a whole bunch of shit.
What's up? Mm-hmm.
How you invite somebody?
When does it start?
Let me, okay.
Cody, you gotta give your body a chance to rest. I don't mind doing it, but I'm just letting you know because you don't want to injure yourself. Because there's gonna be a time where you really in a football game, but you've been overworking your body. Where
Which email do you use for Adobe?
I gotta check and see. I don't forgot which email I'm using for it. I am on mute. Yeah, I don't care. From my bank or something, yeah. I mean,
Yo.
There, go to here.
It's 388, so I just take it home. It'll just be 288. See? All right, good. I'll sign it up. Thanks.
What's good with you, Josh Broski?
Yeah, what's good, bro? Let's see what you working on.
Working on this logo for for bro in here. Is he's still in here? I thought he was still in here. Melted.
Yeah, he's still in here. Yeah, that's dope.
He gonna turn it into an animation. Oh yeah, that's what I need to do. I like that shoulder blade, bro.
Yeah, we on.
I'm gonna be a Super Saiyan after this year, boy. I've been going so dang hard.
Bro, you been doing sleepless nights, bro. What time you went to bed last night?
Shit, like 8.
For real.
Yeah, can't do that tonight though. I'm gonna goddamn make sure I get me some sleep. It's just that I be
Well,
having so much on my mind and wanting to complete things in a certain amount of time. And
no, I already know how that is for real.
real,
Yeah, I'll be staying up with you sometimes doing my work. So.
you know what life be feeling like? You remember that little game that used to be on Game Boy with the blocks, and you gotta try to fit the blocks in the little slot. You know what I'm talking
Tetris?
about? Tetris. That
Tetris? Yeah,
life
yeah.
life feel just like Tetris. It seems like the moment you stop, all your shit gonna pile up on you.
Right.
That's how my life been feeling just like Tetris. Like I ain't even got time to stop. For real. Like no matter what happened, like I gotta keep going. I can't even stop right now.
Can't let up for real.
For real. Put this
Yeah,
here.
that's gonna be harder there.
Rocking with
He
it.
looked like Huey.
Somebody said he look like you. I love the boondock. He got that curly hairstyle.
Yeah, it's looking good, bro.
Appreciate you, broski. I know we got it that name. I need to call my dang. I'm gonna call my mama back too. I know they be thinking I ain't got time for them. It don't even be like that.
How you gonna work the crown then?
Oh, you wanted a crown in there?
Yeah, to melt
Shoot,
the.
probably put it on his own layer.
Okay.
Shit, I hate when I do that. How you turn this like? I done made a mistake and turned this into like I don't even know what you call this. Can I step
I
back?
like. I think you hit I or something. Control I something.
Okay, control.
You mean
Bro said, "Don't get me to lie."
I know what you're talking about though, because the little
Yeah.
it's missing the center of it.
Damn. Anybody in the chat know how to switch this back to what
Regular mode.
to the regular file, man? Is
Let me
it? You
look at
think it's Shift I? It might be Shift I.
shift click or something. No.
Wait, what
Oh,
happened?
control click. Control click. The
Control.
eyeball.
How to change
On
this layer back to a color layer? It turned into that stribble stuff.
on the layer on the eyeball, that layer one, click and control click on the eyeball. Like on the actual eyeball, yeah. Control
Oh,
click.
uh, control. Oh yeah, you the goat.
Yo, what's good, Kitty?
However, remember,
Hi.
this is just the market opening. Our resistance
I'm
line
listening
right
to
here
the
in this
market.
formula, which is at 40.
I'll turn up. I dang sure need to learn the stock market. Damn, I hate when I do that. Put shit on the wrong layer.
Anybody in here do AMC or Tesla? AMC was like crazy today.
Oh, the stock went up.
Yeah, big time. Big time. I bought some, and right after I sold it, fuck if it doesn't go up $2 more. I think
Yeah,
Wow.
it's like at 20. Started at 20.
You got a
I
lot of.
did have. I was gonna say I did have AMC for a little bit, so I know how that is. When I sold that shit went up like $7 for real.
Well, I still made $200, but I could have probably made like 600 if I would have diamond hand. So it's just kind of exciting though. I was trying to bring up the because I put my second screen up today, which I was really proud of myself because I'm not a computer person, right? But I haven't figured out like you know how you put, let's say you want to have your trading screen up and then a
Mhm.
different screen on the computer. So right now it's like my laptop is just the big screen, right? So it's the same thing happening. I know I just need to go watch a
Oh,
video.
you gotta drag the you gotta drag the browsers into the monitors themselves.
Okay. Well, it's my first time to have 2 screens, so I'm really, really green on that.
Mm-hmm.
All right, so you know how you grab like the top of a page of an application, so like a
Let me
picture or
let
something
me.
like that.
I'll go look. Let me see. Let me see. I was just happy I got the screen up and clean off my desk. My desk was so artsy. Look at how dirty it was. And then I'm like, oh, I want me another screen.
So you bought a strain today?
Yeah, I bought the I think it's a 24 or 27. Um, it's so funny. I have my little Wall Street bet diamond hands right there, and I kind of have a little higher so I can see it, which is good because this big screen I couldn't even see my tiny screen. No, Lord only knows what I was doing. Let me get out of this Photoshop stuff that I'm stuck in. Talk about cleaning up some files. That's what I was doing. I'm like, oh my God, what is this stuff? It's ridiculous. But one second. Okay, so who's there to help me?
Oh, that's Mahalo.
Mahalo. So Mahalo, what I have, like I have the same thing on both, right? Do I need to do something from the very beginning? Because I was watching videos of how you're supposed to set it up, or is it real easy? You can talk me through.
Yeah, I got you. So what you're gonna do is right, make sure there's nothing on your desktop.
Okay, close everything.
No, you don't gotta close, just minimize.
Oh, okay, minimize. All right.
So once you do that, you're gonna right click the desktop and you're gonna select display settings.
Okay. So display settings. Gotcha.
All right, so now you're gonna see something that says rearrange your displays. You're gonna see like little TVs. One says 1 and the other one says 2.
Mm-hmm.
All right, so now what you're gonna do is you're gonna hit identify,
Okay.
right? And then on each one of the screens, like your laptop screen, you'll see a number, and then on the extra monitor, you'll see another number.
So when I hit identify, it says 1 or 2 on a big screen.
Okay, so what you gotta do is you gotta scroll down a little bit where it says multiple displays.
Oh, okay. I didn't see that part. Multiple displays. Okay.
And then what you're gonna do is you're gonna select the option that best. Right now you have it on duplicate. You're gonna put extend these displays.
Okay. And it
Now
says keep these display settings reverting to previous and
you're gonna
13.
hit OK with that.
So keep changes or revert.
Keep changes.
Okay. All right.
Now what you're gonna do is hit that identify button again.
All right. Okay, that was on top, I think. Yeah. Oh, okay. So now it
Use the
has like a.
bathroom real quick.
So it's showing the one I guess is my laptop and 2 is my the big one.
Okay. So now what you're gonna do is you're gonna arrange number 2 based off of where your monitor is outside of where your laptop
Oh,
is.
so pull
So
it over.
right. So for example, if number 1 is your laptop and then number 2 is your monitor, where's your monitor in relation to your laptop? Is it above it, to the left of it, right of it?
To the left. Yeah.
All right. So you're gonna click on number 2 and you're gonna drag it to the left of number 1.
Okay. Do I hit apply after that?
Yes.
Okay. I watched the video, so I kind of knew a little bit. I just didn't have the. I'm one of those people. I have to do so many thousands of videos where I try something.
Oh no, that's cool. That's why you got people like me to help you out.
Okay. So now what I do?
And that's it. So now, oh, sorry. So now, as an example, you see the little tab that you have open that says settings, the whole thing itself.
Mm-hmm.
Now you're gonna just click the top part of that tab to where you can drag it.
So click on settings.
No,
Or
no,
on.
no. Can you share your screen so I can see what you're doing?
Oh, no, because my iPad I have separate, and then I'm doing it
Uh,
from still. And but like right now, I'm still on the screen that says what we did the changes on the computer,
All
and
right.
then number 2 is just blue.
Okay, that's fine. So okay, so you know the little tab that you have open that just says settings in itself.
Mm-hmm.
All right, just take that and drag it off the monitor screen, off your laptop screen, and you're gonna act as if you're gonna drag it onto your monitor.
Oh, look at it! Wow.
There you
Okay.
go.
So now it's on the 2s over there. Do I do anything? I mean, am I supposed to click something afterwards?
No,
Or
so when you have whatever it is that you're looking for and you drag it over there, then
mm-hmm.
that's where it stays.
Oh, okay.
Mm-hmm. So like
Okay.
for example, if you want to have the stocks in the left side, just take that web page and drag it over there and just leave it. And then you
Ah,
and then you
okay.
move the mouse back over to the other side.
Okay, so now if I come back into the settings, do I close the settings or do I do this every time that I'm gonna do it?
No, no, it's already pre-configured. Once you hit apply, it saves into the computer.
Okay, so just close the big screen, the
The
the big,
settings exactly.
yeah, close that one.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. And so me having okay, so over here, if I click here, oh, I guess I just got to get used to it. So anytime I want to drag anything, I just pull it over there.
Exactly. You just drag it over there.
And so like right now, when I'm using my touchscreen mouse,
Mm-hmm.
uh, it seems like it's on number 2 versus number 1. How do I get back to number 1 on the mouse?
Just move the mouse back over to the main screen.
And how I do that?
So if it's in number 2, then you're gonna drag it to your right off the screen.
Oh, just drag it over here or
Mm-hmm.
something down or
So what you're gonna do initially is use both the screens as if they're one. So if you're gonna you're gonna just pretend that they're both a connected screen. So as you have the mouse on one screen, you're gonna just move it over back and forth.
okay. So let me see. Well, hmm. I'm having trouble moving it back to the other one. Do I have to have something up to do that? Because like now, if I click like my Chrome, which
Mm-hmm.
is have my Tesla, so if I click on that, it comes up over on my Dell, but I can't seem to get the little cursor to go back to number 1.
Okay. So what you're gonna do is move the mouse along the edge of the monitor. So one of those edges should allow you to move it back over.
Hmm.
So like kind of trace the edges of your monitor until you're able to kind of get outside of that border of the
Oh,
monitor.
okay. Thank you. Yeah,
Mm,
that works. If I just
th-
went to the edge over there, then it comes over to this side. All
right.
right. And then if I click this one, it stays here. But let's say I want to drag it. I just bring this over or no, I'm trying to right click. How do I bring a page over or do I just bring the mouse over?
So you're gonna drag the page over from your main screen and drag it to the monitor, the second monitor.
Okay. Let's try
So you
it.
know like when you move pages around on your computer.
I don't do that.
Okay.
But I'm able to get my cursor back and forth. So now I just need to practice moving something, right?
Okay. So open up Google Chrome, right?
It's coming up. Okay.
All right. So now at the top of Google Chrome, there should be some tabs you should have open.
Mm-hmm.
You're gonna left click on one of those tabs, right? And hold it. Don't let it go.
Right.
And
Left.
then
Okay.
when you move it, you'll be able to move that tab.
Oh yeah, yeah.
Now take that same thing and drag it over to the monitor.
Okay. Yeah, it's on my monitor now.
There you
Yay.
go.
So now when I want to come, okay. So that tab will be over there, and I just bring my cursor, and now I can just click over here and do it. And okay, so it's like having two computers.
Basically, exactly.
Thank you. Oh my God, I thought I was gonna have to, find that
No,
and find the what you call it, right? So
no, no, that's okay.
thank you.
Yeah, no problem.
Did you say that you trade too or no?
I'm familiar with it. I actually don't have an account, but I'm very familiar with trading.
Man, the crypto was crazy too today. Like I don't do crypto, but they were showing the bubbles,
Mm-hmm.
and the whole freaking thing was green. So I'm like, dang, I need to get some Coinbase or something. I'm not gonna go crazy. I just want to start off with a little bit.
Right.
Uh
Part of the reason why it was kind of up today is because yesterday was the Oscars.
huh.
So believe it or not, that Will Smith slap set off a lot of
Really?
those companies. Yeah.
I thought they were doing that to like get the attention against the war. You know what I'm saying? Like usually they use somebody to take the attention away from what's
Oh
happening.
yeah, there's that too. Absolutely.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Yeah. But yeah, so and I was doing the think or swim, and I was trying to play with that because I hadn't did it since Sean kind of helped me set up my screen,
Mm-hmm.
and I couldn't get one of my deals because he goes, "You don't have enough real estate," and I'm like, "Huh?" And I'm like, "What does that mean?" He goes, "Your screen's too small." I said, "Oh, is that what that means?" I
Yeah.
a house, like a house or something.
Right. And no. In the tech world, we call the desktop real estate.
I did not know that until then. So, and I'm wondering if Meet Kevin, when he's always talking real estate, I thought he's always talking houses and shit, right? And he might be, but now, yeah. So I love it. So then my next thing to get is my tablet.
Mm-hmm.
Uh, I mean, I have the iPad Pro, but I want to get, what is it, Chi? Which is the one,
Wacom.
the tablet you have?
Wacom.
What the drawn tablet?
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
Uh, he has the.
I got the
I know which one you're talking about.
I got the Wacom. My bad. I thought my mic was on.
Which one? What number you have there? Wacom, what size?
22 inch.
And do you think you said you wanted 27, or what were you trying to upgrade to?
32 inch.
Eee,
How
wow.
much the 32 inch run?
It's like 1,500.
Probably like 2,000 and some change.
That's the big boy right there.
That's the big one. 4K
And
display.
she, why do you want to go to the bigger one? Does it have more features, or you just like to
I
have a
just I
bigger?
just like to have a bigger space to draw. For real, to
So
be
that
honest.
the one line you can just do the whole thing at once versus.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, gotcha.
Just have
Gotcha.
that extra space. Not saying it's needed. I just like it.
But for me, being, I still gotta learn Clip Studio. You recommend I just go with the 22?
Yeah, 22 would be perfect. It's perfect. Don't get me wrong. Like the size I got now is more than enough. It's just that I
Mm-hmm.
just sometimes I like to go overboard.
I think for me, since it's my very first year, maybe I should just get the tablet, right?
Hmm.
And then go from there. I'm so excited because I've been putting off stuff because, I'm always helping who. So now
Hmm.
I'm like, no, let's go get some of my stuff done. And then Tesla and was up today too, running like a horse. So I'm like, yay. But I sold not half my Tesla. I sold like 50 shares of Tesla a couple of days ago, and now it goes up $76. I'm like, oh shit. But I still have Tesla. They're talking about a split possible, or they're asking to um, get, like whatever they got to do the split, and
Facts.
that's what supposedly had that going like crazy. So it was a definitely good day in the market. I was just mad at myself because when the AMC was going, I was gonna jump in around 21, and I didn't jump in till like 24, 25, and then it went to 29. So I'm like, damn it! I knew I should have got in when I wanted to get in.
Yeah,
I hate that I second guess myself, you know.
trust me, we all do it.
Yeah. So, but I know I need to get back in and practice because I got kind of stuck on Think or Swim, but yeah.
You might even be able to get the drawing tablet that I have. It's not too big and it's not too small.
What you got? The
I got
UG
the I got the Wacom.
Wacom.
It's the
What
one for like it's like $400.
what size is yours?
Hold on, let me look that up. That's actually a good question.
Well, the only reason I want to get cheese is because that way, if I have the same one, he can help me if I get stuck. You know what I mean? Where if you have different tablets that kind of look a little different.
No, Wacom
But what's
across the
so
board
crazy about
is
Wacom is nothing to it really ain't nothing to set up for real.
yeah, it kind of comes it's yeah, it's just
It's already
straightforward.
compatible.
Okay.
So it's just
So the one that I have is a 13.3 inch.
13.3. All right.
That's the
Yeah.
diagonal. What's the width?
It's funny. I'm so bad. I usually draw like on the couch, or I'm always holding my iPad and drawing. So now I'm trying to get better habits of actually sitting. And I bought me a chair to, what you call those kind of chairs for gaming.
A gaming chair?
Yeah, but I haven't put it together yet. My neighbor said he's going to do it, but I can't catch him. He's always out. So I think I'm just going to take it back to, I mean, I could try to do it myself. Did y'all put y'all's together?
Oh yeah, for sure. I got my gaming chair set up.
Did you have them do it, the install, or you installed it yourself?
Oh no, I'm an engineer.
Okay, so you think I could do it?
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah, I
If
just
you could if you could figure out art, then you could figure out a gaming chair.
and you know, to be honest, I do a lot of stuff at my house. Like I do the toilets and all that kind. I just usually watch videos. You know what I'm saying? I'm
Right.
one of those that I almost did the whole damn floor and everything. You know,
Oh, so you good then? Are you worried about having somebody do that?
I just wanted it to be really good. I don't want to like I have bought a chair from them and the arm got messed up, but it was a sample. You know what I mean?
Right.
And since I'm going to be using this chair a lot, I thought, man, I don't want to screw it up. You know what I mean?
Right.
But he's probably right. I probably just need to do it myself.
Yeah,
I
this
mean,
way you could build up, muscle memory too, in case you come in contact with that again.
yep. I might do that while y'all doing your project here. So it's funny you said crown. I had a custom order, and it was a guy that his family had passed away, and I did him a little head, and then they're like, oh, they loved it, and then like, oh, we want one with the crown, so I hooked that up too. I'm just thinking like, man, if I could just get Clip Studio, you
Right.
know.
feel you.
And then I was seeing they can do animations. Have you did any animations in that too, Chi?
Talking about some animations in it. Yeah, I did that. I did like one little small character.
Is that your little cartoon guy?
That was drawn at the table.
Oh, how cute!
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's what I did in there.
All right. So is that considered gaming? You drawing, is that considered gaming?
It can be a form.
Because I was in the, I do everything on YouTube pretty much, and I went to the gaming channel, and then I saw some of the drawing stuff. So I'm like, I didn't know that was a form of gaming, but it
It
makes
can
sense.
be.
Yeah, because some people make games out of sprite files and stuff like that. So they'll take the art, just like Street Fighter was made out of drawing, little pixel drawings, like a flip book.
And are you in the gaming channel too, Chi?
Gaming channel. Which one you talking
Because
about?
so like when you go into your YouTube and go to gaming, they have Blender in there and people teaching, right? So I'm
Oh,
wondering, do you have yours in there too? I mean,
I didn't even know about it.
yeah, there's a lot of people teaching in there, and even you might want to check it out because it seems like it's just one more link. Maybe I don't know how to get it in there, but you know what I'm saying. You already have your videos. Might as well be making some more cha-ching.
Yeah, that's a great idea. Yeah, I'm gonna look more into it.
Malo, do you have a channel in there?
I have a YouTube channel, but I honestly, when it comes to like the streaming and stuff, I kind of slacked on that, to be honest.
Well, me too. I don't like being behind the camera, but plus I still got to learn Premiere because
Oh,
I
your
use
Premiere
the
to
I use iMovie, which is horror. It doesn't have everything, right? So um, I want to do all the cute stuff, the sounds and all that stuff. But I
right.
just one thing at a time, one thing at a time.
Premiere is actually pretty user friendly. The only other program that I came close to that was really like intuitive was Final Cut Pro for Mac.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, Final Cut Pro it was flawless. I love that program. But I don't have a Mac anymore, so I had to obviously switch.
Oh, okay, okay. And see, the deal is for me, I have the iPad, right? But
Mhm.
then I have Windows as well. So I pay for Adobe monthly,
You're
and
right. We
I'm not even using it, which is really sad because I'm not a Photoshop girl or any of that. Like I got to learn all that still.
Really?
And yes, I've only used the first tablet I had was actually it's a Wacom too, but it's the one that didn't have the you had to draw and look at the screen.
Right. Okay.
It was one of
That's
those.
the little $50 one. I started with that one.
Yeah, and then I don't even think I got the whole program down right because I just went in instead of watching videos. I'm real bad that way. I just jump in.
Mhm.
And then I had this iPad. Once I would always see people like drawing digitally, right? Because I
Right.
started off doing mixed media, or sketches and stuff like that without computers, and I would see everybody drawing on the computer, and I'm like, man, I want to do that. I want to learn that. It just took
Mm.
me a while, but I finally am studying with different people, and I think yeah, because I was so lost on layers, and sometimes I still get lost on layers. But
Well, if you look at it this way, the best thing about Adobe is a lot of so all of their programs, although they're different types and they all have like different like subsettings, a
mhm.
lot of the key controls are kind of similar. So for
Mm-hmm.
example, if you press like V is like the main button that you use to like get back to like your main cursor. You can use that same button on all of the Adobe programs. So like
Oh,
once you kind of understand how one works, you can kind of work the rest of them if that makes sense.
yeah, that does make sense. Because I see Chi, and when he went and did Blender like it was nothing.
Nah, Blender's a whole nother animal. That's a
but
whole nother topic.
but I'm telling you, the first day he was so good, and I know it's because he has those other programs already like conquered, or for the most part, right? Because I
Mm-hmm.
know
Right.
there's boots of tabs to go down a little rabbit hole for sure, you
Right.
know. But I'm
It
excited because before I used to tell myself, I'm not, I can't get it right. I was always so stuck. But the reality was, I had so much in life going on that mentally I couldn't concentrate. Like I was emotional mess, right?
Right.
And now I feel better, where like I'm feeling a little bit more myself, but with some emotional stress, but
Right.
not
Right. Okay.
not to the level where I can't think. You know what I'm saying? So now
Right.
it, I feel happy. Like I'm looking forward to learning. Versus
It.
before it was more of a, I just was negative talking myself. You know what I'm saying?
Right. Right. If you want, I could send you the video that I watched months ago. Um,
Hmm.
it's a user friendly video with Adobe Illustrator. I suggest you start there because you draw. And from there, like just the guy gives you like little instructional videos, and like he, has like these little like homework assignments that he has you go like to do along with him. And
Okay.
like he breaks it down like simplistic enough so that the average person can understand what he's doing. And
Yeah.
like even down to like the little shortcuts, he teaches you those, or like he'll test you like, oh, what button is this to select this object.
Yeah. That would
Yeah.
be great. Because I know when I first started Procreate and I didn't take lessons, I learned wrong, right? Because I didn't learn
Mm-hmm.
what I did everything on the same damn layer, right? And I
Mm-hmm.
did that for a long ass time. So, but there was two people that really made sense to me, and one was BJ Dell. He did cartoons, and then I studied with some other people. But then when I came across Chi again, then it was like, oh man, these basic head ones where I was getting stuck, and it was kind of like a simple one, right? So when
Right.
I talk to people, I have a little art place, so I tell the people, oh, if you want to learn Procreate, I always give cheese because I know that that's correct, like the beginning to the end. You know what I mean?
Right.
And
Right. Right.
so if you have a guy that that will simplify it from the beginning, I definitely need that.
100%. This guy, he did a really awesome job putting that video together.
Hmm.
I'm gonna send it to you right now. Hold on. And it's a nice little 3 hour and like 20-minute video. You could break
Hmm.
it up into sections. You could pause it, do what you need to do, and like you could really sit there and just learn Illustrator. And then from there, I just suggest you just could continue to keep just messing with it and messing with it, and you will eventually just grasp it and just take off.
Okay. So on the Illustrator one, can I do that on my iPad? I can, right?
Okay,
Is that
so the thing is that the Illustrator version on the iPad, it 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 has some limitations. Like some of the functionality is not the same. Well, it is similar, but some of it is not there. If that makes sense.
hmm
Like let me
because I don't
see.
have the tablet yet. So I would need a drawing tool, right, to do Illustrator.
Right, but believe it or not, you can actually use the iPad as a drawing tablet on the computer.
Oh, okay. What program is that? Is that the Duet?
Yeah, do it exactly.
Yeah, I learned that from, and I was trying to tell Chi that too. Another artist had mentioned that, and that way you could. Okay, so do I not need to get a tablet then if I
Um,
that?
so the thing is that so I started with the iPad because I have the Pro also, the new one.
Hmm.
And I started with that first. However, the thing is that like it doesn't give you that it gives you like that drawing sense, but it doesn't give you that, pressure sensitivity. It doesn't give you like that real feel of like, hey, I'm drawing. You know what I mean? Like and it has like a slight delay to it, but I mean it'll work for now.
Okay, because I if that's what I need just to start learning, and then
Right.
I can always wait for the tablet to come in. All right, that sounds good. And let's see, did you send it to the manifest or how do I find that stuff?
Oh, I sent it to you in a private message. I didn't know if I could send it in the general chat. But you know what?
Oh,
Here, I'll send it in the general chat just in case if anybody else wants to learn. Um, Illustrator. Wait, can I put that in the general chat? I can go in the general chat, right?
Let's see. Is it a YouTube video or is it a?
Yeah, it's a YouTube video.
Okay, cool.
Cheers.
Yeah.
That's all right if that goes in the general chat, right?
Hmm.
If I post a YouTube video for Kitty to learn something, that can go in the general chat, right?
Yeah, yeah, yeah. You can. I don't care.
Oh, okay, all right.
Yay.
Oh, wait. It's the wait. Is it the
No,
what you call them chat?
yeah, I was gonna say just DM her if you could.
Yeah, yeah.
Oh,
It's
it's too
another.
late.
It's another
Already in.
part in the chat though for stuff like that. I forgot the name of it. What is it called? Let me look real quick. 'Cause we got a section for stuff like that. What is it called?
Cause I
Is it
didn't
the
see it.
fishbowl head chat? No.
Um, no, just DM. Is it one of Cheese videos or is it someone else?
Nah, it's another guy. It's just basically teaching how to use Illustrator. Period.
Yeah, just you put it. Yeah, just DM her.
I already got it.
I'll turn
Oh,
Uh,
off.
you okay? All right, I'll just delete
yeah.
it.
And it's so funny. I've seen him one time, and then of course I didn't have the program, so I'm like, but I watched that guy. So that's cool. I saved him, or I have him up right now. Make sure.
Yeah,
Um.
his videos are pretty good. Um,
Mhm.
in terms of like teaching you how to use Illustrator.
Okay.
Yeah, once you grasp that, then you can take whatever the baby steps he teaches you and kind of just branch off from there.
I'm gonna be a different artist in a year from now. I can't wait. I mean, I know I still paint every day or whatever, but I know that I still struggle. When I still can't get my basic layer, I'm like, oh my God, what is wrong with you? I want to knock myself in the head.
Honestly, I got everything down pat. I got the line work, I got the colors. My biggest issue is the shading, man.
Uh huh. Well, she has a thing on shading.
I've pretty much I think I've watched all of his videos. I'm not gonna even lie.
You know what I think would help on shading is Blender because they have the light sources where you can move it around and then see a mannequin and just practice shading that way first before you
Hmm.
apply to your art. I
So
mean,
the thing, so okay, so put it this way, right? So if I have like, let's say, um, if I'm not doing a portrait of somebody, like if I do like a cartoon, I could do a one-sided shade for that cartoon and I'm good. But it's when
okay.
I have to do like the different layers of shading and the shapes you have to make when you're shading, that's what
Oh,
confuses me.
and I think maybe it's sometimes like for me, I want to say everybody has their own style of that shape itself, right? But I
Right.
know that studying shapes definitely is the way to go about it, right? Because there's some
Right.
people that they draw in shapes, and then I really like that because you see other stuff in those shapes, right?
Right.
So I don't know. I think sometimes if you're trying to be too close to the person that's teaching you, I mean, it's good to learn the process, but then to make it your own tweak to it, right?
Right.
uh, might free your mind to like, oh, okay, let me just try this other thing. You know what I'm saying? But it's the same process of layering on top of layer. Because I think she goes from dark to light, and I'm used to going from light to dark.
Right.
But it's not to say which is whatever, but it's just trying different things. And I think for me personally, if I try to do exactly like somebody else's stuff, like exactly, most of the time it's because I'm trying to learn the program. You know what I'm
Right.
saying? I'm trying to learn the program. I'm not really drawing me, but I'm trying to learn the program. And then when I free myself just to do whatever, that's when I think my art's better. When I don't think about that, like
r-
you're not thinking about it, you're just doing it. You
Right.
know? Yeah.
I don't know. It's just like it's. I mean, I think I go from dark to light. Like I try to start with the darker shadows first,
Mm-hmm.
but it's just I don't know where my disconnect is in terms of the coloring for the dark going to light or starting from the base tone of the skin tone going to darker. Like, you know what I mean? Like there's a disconnect in between there.
I think Chi does that where you hold your finger down and kind of blend those together to get the bright color and then mess with the saturations. Do you do all that kind of stuff when you're doing yours?
Yeah. And the thing is I have his palette too. I bought his color palette.
Mm-hmm.
So even with that, like I try to go a tone up and a tone down. Like I'll get it, but then like the shapes that I'm drawing for the tones, like the shading, it doesn't look right. Like
So
it doesn't look like it blends in, if that makes sense.
I feel you. I think, personally, um, it's something that you're struggling with, right? Mentally, and it sometimes it might come out that way because your mind's thinking that way, right?
Right.
Uh, but it just takes practice, and then it's gonna click. It's like me with layers. It's not hard. I understand it in my head. It's just when
Mhm.
I'm
Yeah,
doing it,
too.
I get kind of scatterbrained, And
Right.
then, what do you suggest, G? Where he at?
Mm.
His mic is muted. I don't think he knows mic muted.
Yeah, he probably listening to some music.
Probably.
I will.
I have to go check out your work. So let me go see your stuff.
Who mine?
Mm-hmm.
Oh. Are you on IG, right?
Yeah.
It's Mahalo the designer.
Okay. There you are. Oh yeah, I liked your Drake. I think I saw some of your work that you posted.
Yeah, I
And
was showing Chi.
so when you're doing your colors, do you only do two colors? Or are you doing three tones when you're doing your shadows?
So okay, so if you look at some of the work that I have, right? Like
Mm-hmm.
some of them I could see the shades perfect. Like I could catch it and I could draw it, but then on some of them I can't, so I'll just stick to like one tone, one or two tones.
I see. So like you have your Rough Riders. Um, I think maybe that's. I mean, this is just my opinion. Is it okay if I give it?
Yeah, yeah, go ahead.
Um, yeah. So like on the Rough Riders, your line work's great, right?
Mhm.
And you have your dark on top. So I see three tones here, but you only use the dark one time, right? On the very
Right.
top. So
Uh no, it's also underneath the neck shadow and on the left and right arm.
on the tattoo, right? But you see, is it I just kind of think that's where my eye looks at. Like when I first look at this and not knowing you, right? I'm
Right.
in the head, the dark part of the head, but that dark brown to me needed to be pulled in a little bit more, maybe under the chin. Uh,
Mhm.
you know how they say to try to use your colors, at least three times, right? The triangle,
Right.
Uh, I think that would pop it just a teensy bit, just that right there.
Right.
Uh, that's the only thing really on this one is just that's what I'm noticing. Um, Let me see. I like the Drake one. Let me see. Look at
So
this.
so that picture of DMX, that was before I understood how shading worked. And
Okay.
then with the Drake, I had drew him. Probably, you know what? Yeah, this is what I'll do. I'll send it to you in a DM so you can see. Cause
Mhm.
like a lot of the work that you see maybe before.
Now
Okay, so the
that
work. Go ahead.
the guy the hat with the glasses, and then is this Ice Cube or this one has let me see, Patagonia on his cap. It's a black cap in gray.
Oh, that's me.
Oh, really? I like
Yeah.
this. This right here, even though there's not that much shadow. Oh yeah, you got the glasses too. I guess there is a lot more shadow than I'm looking at. I like this one. It's simple. Um, you know what I'm saying? Like this
Mm-hmm.
one with not. I mean, you seem like you did really good job on the glasses and under the hat, and you did a little on. I think you're right on just a teensy bit of just tweaking your shading. You know,
Right. Right.
but yeah, but other than that, man, this is badass. I mean, and honestly, I really like this picture. This one, even as simple as it is, I like the
Mm-hmm.
dark purple behind it. But yeah, you could do a little bit of tweaking on your highlights, maybe on the bill, right? The tip of the bill,
Right.
and maybe a little bit. It's just really catching that light source. So
Right. Right.
I think watching some videos on light source maybe would help you on your shading.
Okay. So like, okay, so as you see, that picture was posted on the 19th of January, right? All of the pictures after the Sprite, the soda can picture, you'll see like the shading. Oh, actually, hold on. Mm, the one above the DMX one, the one that says blessings,
Okay.
that from that picture on is where I kind of understood how the shading works a little better. So like, I'm gonna send you a picture of the first Drake that I did, and then I'm
Yeah.
gonna show you that
Your pants
afterwards.
your pants are great on the shadows on your pants. I really like your pants and your shoes with the little shoes look good. Shirt looks good. Your chain with the bling bling. Yeah. I
So
think
it's
that the face is a little flat because it's too much shadow. You know what I
right,
mean?
right. So it's like it's weird. Some pictures I could
Yeah.
catch the shades, and then some of them I can't catch it, which is like so weird.
Yeah, I think it's honestly, it's just practicing more and watching a little bit more shading videos from maybe even different artists because sometimes you can find something from somebody else, right?
Right.
Uh,
So if you look at the picture I just sent you, right? So that was the first Drake photo I did,
mm-hmm.
and then after I watched Cheese videos like 200 times, I was able to get it to the second one that I sent you.
Yeah, just more practice, right? More
Yeah.
practice, and you'll get it, for sure. You know, do you watch a lot of videos as you draw too?
Oh yeah, most definitely.
I
Most
know
definitely.
sometimes I'll be watching like, okay, I want to go learn his layers, right?
Mhm.
Or even what he's doing right now, right? So, but like looking at the forehead right here where he's doing it, see, you can see the light source in or I'm thinking the light source is in front because of how he's doing, where the highlights are,
Mhm.
right? So I think that's probably something that you really, really want to focus on is what source, where your light source is hitting your picture, right?
Mhm.
Because I think that's something that is missing in your pictures, uh, for the viewer to see the light source. Now, most people don't even think about that unless they're artists, right?
Right.
Uh, but if they're an artist, they're gonna like, okay, that's how I see it. Just me in general. I'm not perfect. I know I ain't, but I know where I watch different things and that helped me. I'm like, okay,
Right.
you know,
Well, what's also throwing me off too is like the shape that you make with the shade itself too. So like if you look at the forehead, you see how it has like that little curvature, like a
yeah,
little wraparound, and it's like a sharp point.
mm-hmm,
And then the second lighter shade has another curvature to a sharp point. And then
mm-hmm,
like you see that it looks like it's the base tone, and then you see like the actual light itself, like the sheen.
mm-hmm,
That's the disconnect that I have. Like I can't catch
yeah.
that. Like I
I
don't know the shape to make the shadow.
do you watch Blender videos where they have that mannequin that has the grid lines all over it, and if they put a light on it, I think that helps see the shapes. You know what I'm saying? Like, um, have you ever seen a video like that?
No.
Man, that will help you see the shapes. Um, cause see, I think when I'm looking at it, it kind of looks flat. You know what I'm saying? Like the forehead to me, even though you got a little shadow to the right, it's
Mm-hmm.
still flat, right? So that means that I feel like on Drake,
Okay, my junk tripping.
you got almost from to the edge all the way to the 3/4 of his eye, right? And all
Mm-hmm.
that's in color, and there probably needs to be a couple of colors in there, right? So like
Right.
with right here, he's doing that eye. He got that dark one, then he got the medium. He actually has 4 colors, right? One, two, three, 4 colors. But you can tell where the light hits it is that light yellow, right? And then
Mm-hmm.
that darkest one. But it makes that like the curvature, right? The
Right.
curvature of that eye by using the shadows. That's what he's using to make the curvature. So to me, I feel like you're only using 2 colors, and that's maybe where you're struggling just a little bit. Even though I see this other one, it's just so I had to like really open it wide to see it.
Mm-hmm.
Uh, but it's just gonna take practice and maybe just watching some shading videos, you know.
Right. You know what it
But
is too? Like I get afraid. Like if I start going into like three or like 2 or more colors, I start getting afraid because I feel like it's too much on the canvas, and it look like it doesn't look neat, and like it just looks like it's too much.
One thing
oh,
you gotta be comfortable with being terrible before you get good. Cause when I started out with doing this digital art, I was always a great drawer, like in the real world, but trying to learn how to bring that to a new world, I wasn't that good when I started out. But that's why you can't
Uh,
shy away from what you ain't good at. You gotta run towards it. So if
Right.
you ain't good at
But
doing different tones of shadows, you need to make sure you do that every day you draw.
right. Like me, I'm not the best when it comes to drawing on the real world.
Mm,
The digital, I more so have more strength in there.
yeah.
Uh, but like I try to like there's this one picture I'm working on of Nas X, and like I just for the love of me, like I see where the shadows are, but like it just when I go to draw it, it just does not come out right for whatever
Mm,
reason.
you'll figure it out, bro. You gotta just practice. I know that sound cliche, but it really is, bro. I promise you. Like
yeah,
doing
I
something
think
every day.
for sure. That's what the cheese said. Because I was really like, I'm not the drip girl, right? But I want
Hmm.
to learn that style. I want to understand it. And he told me, what you're not good at, you got to keep practicing, practicing.
Right.
Um, and I didn't do a lot of the pencil shading when you do the sphere or square or whatever. You might
Right.
want to practice with that too until you get that good, right? And the squares and those shapes. Just some people do that before they start their artwork, like that quick sketching to get your mind and everything in that side of the your you know what I'm saying, like your brain thinking. I've seen a
Right.
lot of videos where they'll do that before they even start, even if it's just like a minute or two. It's just getting the concept and making sure, because if you do your circle and you're trying to do your shade and you don't like it on just a pencil, it's probably not going to come out on the digital either until you feel comfortable with doing it just on your pencil and paper, you know?
Right.
Facts. For real. Hey, my boy Melted it still in here?
Yeah, I'm still.
Are you how you liking it, broski?
I mean, come on, dog. You gave me exactly what I asked for. What you want me to say?
Now what kind of clothes we going for? For like what type
Um,
of t-shirt shirt
let
vibe?
me pick something off the site.
Okay, cool.
And like how let me share my screen real quick.
Okay.
Share my screen real quick.
And then what's so great about this? Long as we got this character, we always can break up the pieces.
Yeah,
I can render those pieces out one by one like a PNG. You know what I'm saying?
yeah.
So that's how I'm seeing it.
Can you see my screen?
Wait, let me see. You sharing it? Oh yeah, you is. I see you right now.
Because I want, and I could probably do it myself, but I'd much
Mm-hmm.
rather have you do it. You see these facial expressions?
Mm-hmm.
I kind of just need that many, at least the mouthpieces.
Okay, bet. You know what we can do? Every time shoot, let me see. Let me zoom in on them.
That's really going to like there you go. That's really going to dictate like what his mouth looks like when I'm talking. He'll talk, but he got to have those every single one of these mouth facial expressions, or at least the mouth expression, so it looked right. Because I was cheating before. I was using lines, and it really didn't turn out the way it could have turned out.
Oh, I see what you're saying.
But
Man,
if his
I
lip and his teeth and his tongue, are in these facial expressions, it'll look a whole lot better than.
well, bet what we can do is, bro, I can charge you. I can cut you a deal on the different facial expressions and just say this file, knowing you will
Okay.
probably want to come back for more. So I'll just
Yeah.
go ahead and save you a section on my computer. So whenever you want to do, like, hey, bro, I need them. These 5 different hairstyles. These 5 different earrings. These necklaces. Whatever you want to change out, we'll be able to keep adding your pieces folder.
Okay. Yeah,
So
that'll work.
we'll do something like that because now I really see what you're using it for. So
But
yeah.
in the meantime, for a
Oh,
shirt,
that's player there. Hey, I probably
uh,
gotta cop me one of those black ones. I ain't gonna even lie to you.
hey, just tell me your size and I'll shoot you one.
Nah, I gotta support you, man.
Well, shit, hit the site, meltthecrown.com. Let
You and
me see.
Mahalo will go good together because he designed clothes too.
Yeah, I checked out his Instagram. That's why I followed him instantly because I was like, oh shit, he for real.
Yeah, he's big on that fabric and stuff. Damn, that's
Yeah,
dope.
bro, that shit's dope. I'm gonna have to cop one too, for
Yeah,
real.
that's hard.
Appreciate it, man. Appreciate it. Um,
Ooh.
maybe just something like this will work.
Oh yeah,
I like.
leave your screen up like that, bro. So I can
Okay.
just look at it from the chat. Yeah, that's hard. All right. Let me but yeah, that's what I'm gonna have to. I just realized that too, building this character, I'm gonna have to go through manually and separate the pieces, but that'll be easy. I just
Can
really
you see
wanted
that?
to get the full
Can you see the
color.
crown?
Oh, the drip on the crown.
Yeah.
Yeah, I see that.
I want if I could, I want that, him wearing that too on his head. But the shirt, I think this shirt will be dope.
Appreciate you. We got a $2 donation from my boy Pablo. Pablo, you can join the chat, man, if you want to. Come kick it with us. We on Discord.
Do you want me to send you these files, these pictures?
Oh, you can leave it right there if you can, for real.
Okay.
Or either way, however you want to do it, bro.
Yo,
Okay.
Chi, just Windows Shift and S to screenshot it real quick.
Okay,
Yeah.
let me see. You said Windows
The Windows key, Shift and S.
Shift and S. Okay, I did.
So now it should be copied to your clipboard, and you should be able to paste it on your desktop and then open it.
Damn, where is my clipboard at? I know that's weird.
It's a digital clipboard.
Mhm.
Low key, I'm probably just gonna have to look at it from here till I learn that shit. I ain't gonna even
What?
lie to you, bro.
Isn't it just once you do the you copy automatic to the clipboard and then he'll go to his desktop and then right click paste?
Yeah, I was gonna say I think you can just copy and paste. Yeah.
I just tried that and it doesn't. It's copying it somewhere, but you gotta have a place to paste it into. Like if you could paste it in the chat, you can do that.
You can paste it on your artboard.
Yeah. Oh yeah, do that. Yeah. There you go. See, like, if you do that and hit paste, yeah, you could paste it right on the artboard. Boom.
Hold up, give me a split second. I'm just finna just draw it real quick. I just need a basic layout. Man. Let me mute all this so I can see what's going on.
I'm loving the second monitor. It's so big and I can see.
You got more real estate.
Well, because my other thing, it was always so blurry. My eyes are kind of going, and I don't want to wear glasses, even though I'm stupid. I'm not gonna. Because sometimes I feel like the blurry eye actually is what some people do when they draw.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Well, it's kind of funny that I'm a natural blur, but half the time I draw in the dark too.
Oh, do you?
Because I just do for myself, right? So most of my art before now really was just me playing, It was just
Yeah.
me playing. I wasn't trying to sell nothing. I was just trying to learn. And
Right.
I think that's more freeing when you don't have that pressure on yourself. And I think that helps me a lot more because in a way I don't care. You know what I'm saying? Because it's like it's a process for me. And now
Right.
if I'm getting paid, then I feel like I got to up my game.
Right.
But I think that's why, like if my stuff is like whatever, I knew where I was at that time. Right.
Right.
So I don't know. It kind of helps when I talk to the people, they be like, ew, why is her head turned around backwards? I'm like, well, I was having a bad day. But, it's the things that makes you go,
So whatever makes you happy.
Yeah. Facts, bro.
So Mahalo, do you design all your own stuff? I'm looking at your website.
Yeah, everything that's on there, I did that myself.
Okay.
Again, there's a lot of my stuff is it's not really on hold, but I haven't really it. Like I got kind of torn between doing my own personal clothing line and doing custom stuff for other people. And
Yeah.
come to find out that like having a clothing line is its own world.
Yeah.
Like you gotta pay to have the clothes made, and then you gotta put the clothes on models, and you gotta pay them and take pictures. It's a lot.
Yeah. And see, and that's why like, I'm in the same boat and like she was talking about earlier, like, when I started out, I was trying to buy all the equipment to do it myself. But then I
Right,
was like, man, if I had to do 100 of these, am I finna do 100 of these? Do I got time to do 100 of these?
right.
It's
So
like,
it's
nah.
like I thought about that drop shipment thing, but the problem with that is that 9 times out of 10 you don't know what quality stuff that they use. So like
Absolutely.
if you're real big on quality control, it's kind of like 50-50 with that. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I definitely have to order samples before I put it on the site
Well,
because
see the thing is they with the drop shipment they change their quality control, like the stuff that they use.
yeah,
So like one day it might be a Gildan T-shirt that they use, and then next month they might switch to a next level or an All Star, and
right,
they won't tell you that because a friend of mine for his clothing line he used drop shipment, and they switched the brands that they used for his clothing line, and then his customers was like, the quality is kind of bad. Like what's going on?
right, yeah.
So
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 it's certain drop shippers that like a Spot or something like that. They pretty straight with it, but like
right,
a King Custom, I like King Custom because most of their stuff is cut and sew.
right,
Uh,
right, right,
Subliminator is cut and sew.
right. So then it's just a matter of so I'm at the point where it's like, you know what, I think I just have more fun doing custom stuff for other people.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Because there's a lot of money there. People
Yeah.
want their stuff edited. They want business cards and all this different stuff. So I'm more so going down that route. I just haven't figured out a way to put that on the website so that people can submit their work and then I ship it out to them.
Right. Yeah. And see,
But
I'm in the same boat, and I kind of looked at it like, because once I started getting my stuff going, it was like people, instead of, in my head, it's like, instead of people just rocking with me, they want to start their own brand. So instead of just telling people, no, I ain't messing with you, I would say, all right, man, let me help you out. I'm already paying for the website. Let me host your brand on my site, and
right,
then your followers come to my site. That's beneficial to me, and then I still don't have to worry about actually creating anything. I just host a site for you, and then I get a
right,
little exposure that way.
right. Like I noticed this and it's kind of sad, but like people are so quick to yeah, I'll support and then they don't end up supporting. You know what I mean? Like they'll like let's say for example your sweatsuit costs $100, they'll look at you like, oh, why is it $100? But then
Right.
the question is, if it was a Louis Vuitton sweatsuit, you're not gonna ask them, oh, why is your Louis Vuitton sweatsuit $100?
Right. They'll be right on it.
They'll
Yeah.
be right on it spending $2,000-$3,000 for a sweatsuit just because it has a name on it. But
Right.
these people don't care about you. They don't care that you're buying their clothes. But your friend here, somebody you grew up with, has their little business, charging a little $100, and do you want to get a discount from them and all this different
Yeah.
stuff
Because you know them. Like, but
because you
but
know them
you
exactly.
don't know what I did. You don't know. You don't know the work. You don't know none of that. You just want to.
Right,
That's my dog. Like, nah. But I'm trying to do something.
right. So
But
I
yeah.
feel like what, that's why I kind of stepped away from the whole having my own clothing line. So pretty much what I do is I make my own clothes and I wear that and I support it. And if somebody sees it and they like it, then cool, you could buy it. If not, I'm not gonna really push for that.
Yeah.
You know
Yeah.
what I'm saying? I more
Yeah.
so just do other people's stuff because I get more orders for that.
Right. Yeah. No, that makes sense. But I like it. Like me personally, I was on the same stuff, but I was like, man, look, I'm sick of paying money for other people's stuff, and I'm a little bit of a sneakerhead, so I got mad shoes, and I can't find stuff that I want, so I was like, man, I can make that myself. So I did,
Right, right, right. It's
and
actually
that
crazy
made
because I used to be a sneakerhead too. Bro, I had like every phone posit possible.
yeah, I got
I had.
a stupid collection of ones. I don't know why ones, but ones, sixes, and sevens. Got a
Mhm.
wall full of them, but.
Mhm.
But it's like I would make my clothes for my shoes myself. And then I was like, all right, well, then not only that, but you paying for Adobe Illustrator, you paying for Photoshop, so how can you make some money? Because
Right.
a couple of years ago, I wasn't necessarily an artist, but I
Right.
I went to web design school and I had to learn Adobe Photoshop and Illustrator. So it was like, all right, well, if I get decent with that, I can make my own stuff. So that's what I did. But
Right. What school did you go to?
what was it? Pittsburgh uh, Art Institute Online.
How long was it and how much was it if you don't mind me asking?
It was, I think it was 2 years, about 18 months, and it
Uh,
was, I mean, it was all my GI Bill, so you know, but it was
Cause
worth it. You know what I'm saying? It was worth it. I think I learned everything I need to learn, and as soon as
right.
I got done, what I'm saying, I got a job. So
Oh wow.
yeah,
That's probably one of the things I kind of like I'm mad that I didn't learn when I was in college before I graduated. Like I had the opportunity to take art classes and I didn't. Because
yeah.
my major is computer engineering.
Oh,
So
okay,
they just strictly gave me computer classes left and right and math.
right, right.
But I had the opportunity to learn drawing classes and I didn't really take them at the time and I wish I did.
Yeah, because I mean, especially now that it's kind of like your passion a little bit, right? So, like, do you wish that you had chose a different path, or you just like, oh, this is just a side thing that you love to do?
Well, the thing is that like I love computers and I love technology, so I'm always gonna be happy with that. But the good thing is that because I am like so tech savvy, I can take that and apply that to learning Illustrator.
Right, right,
You know
right.
what I'm saying? But as I was talking to Kitty earlier, I got the whole line work thing down pat, but Shading. Shading is my issue.
Right.
Shading, you know what I mean? But had I taken an Illustrator course, they probably would have told me the fundamentals of shading,
Oh yeah.
and I wouldn't have had so much issues.
Yeah. No, that's true. That's true. But even still, like especially at this point, especially with people like Chi doing this thing, it's
Yeah,
available to you.
yep. I can honestly say his videos, like watching certain stuff, like even drawing like a little gray outline over like around the eyes and stuff to give it like a shade, as if the eyelids is shading it.
Yeah.
Little tweaks like that. I've learned that along the way.
Yeah. That's a like just looking at it right now, like you don't see the depth. You don't see like the lighting on his face. But as soon as he turned that layer back on, it's like, oh shit, now that flat face looks round.
Right.
Because
It
he
gives
done
it some
mastered the
perspective.
shape.
Yeah.
Bro, you explained that perfect. That's exactly how I try to explain it in my examples. How the shadows get a picture shape.
Yeah,
Mm-hmm.
because that's exactly what it does. Because like it's just crazy how something flat can have shape to it when you apply the right shading. But it's the same thing as a real picture. You just
Mm-hmm.
don't see it that way.
Right.
Exactly.
But it's just layers. It's just multiple layers on top of each other.
Right.
Facts.
So wait, so you're gonna take this design and you're gonna put it on the clothing too?
Absolutely, absolutely. I'm probably make some teas out of that,
You
and
gonna do them yourself, or you gonna have them drop shipped?
I'll probably do the drop ship, man, because I think Spot ain't done me wrong yet, and they got like they added a next level or a premium option
You,
that
Mm-hmm.
s- you
as
said
long as they
what?
don't change.
What you say again?
What was it some shirts print on demand SPOD. It's a vendor that Spotify or Shopify offers in their catalog of vendors that make stuff. But I haven't had a problem with their premium stuff. And even if I did have a problem, because I did have a problem with some of their hoodies at one point, but they give you money back and won't ask for the shirt back. So it's like here's a free shirt. We messed up. So I'm like,
Oh
oh, that's
man.
cool. Yeah, like you can admit that you messed up and you ain't ask no questions or pictures or nothing like that. They just give you money back. So I'm like, all right, cool.
Right. That's the noble thing to do.
Right, but it's for me, it's really quality. I really like the hoodies for sure. Like this pink one that's up right now, that's a SBLD hoodie, and it's pretty thick, got some good weight to it. Uh,
Mm-hmm.
the strings are not flimsy. I think they offer a flat and a rounded, and it's
Mm-hmm.
just easy for like just simple stuff.
Right.
Also, it's like a wholesale. Do they charge you up front? You buy all the products up front, or they charge
No,
you?
no, it's on demand. So if you order one, they're gonna make one.
Oh, that's
So like
If you
dope.
order,
they'll have all of the supplies, everything that's required for the order,
right?
and then basically they charge you a commission fee or like
Yeah,
a percentage fee for that sale.
yeah,
So if a shirt's like $20 and like let's say the profit is like maybe $10, they'll maybe take like $3 out of that 10.
right. And the other thing is you can set your profit margin. So
Right,
say
right,
you wanted it to be 35, you can get somebody to pay 35, then there you go. But we try to keep our profit margins reasonable, because we ain't trying to bust nobody head on prices, especially as a
right. Which goes back to that whole thing I was saying. If you got a sweatsuit for $100, it shouldn't be a problem. Versus if you go to Louis Vuitton, their sweatsuits is like $4,000.
right, right. Yeah. But it's brand recognition. Just brand recognition. If I can get to a point where my brand is going to be recognized just off the crown alone, that's the biggest thing I'm trying to push, man. That melted crown. So
Right,
somebody just sees that, they'll know it when they see it. It's not like a Nike check. You know it when you see it.
right.
but it definitely comes with time and shit. A lot of time, apparently.
What up, Chi?
What's up, David, bro? Where you been?
What's going on? I've been, man. I've been. I haven't seen you guys on here too much. I think you were on here one of those nights, like Wednesday or Thursday, and it was just I came on just for a second. I'm like, I gotta go to bed, man. It was too late.
I feel you, bro. We be in them Twitter spaces now.
Really?
Inside those communities.
Okay. Okay.
Yeah, I know one night she was like, yo, we be back. Never came back. I left me in the chat
Bro,
for
my
hours.
bad, bro. I kid you not. I don't even be intentionally doing stuff. Stuff be leaving my brain sometime, bro. I be having so much on my plate. You know how you focusing on a million things?
Oh yeah, bro. I know that.
That's exactly how my life be, bro. I be
100%.
reminding myself, hey, I be saying in my head, be like, you gotta go back and check them emails. You gotta go back and check that message you sent. I be like, yeah, dang. That's how my life be. I promise I don't be doing nothing intentionally.
I like one of the things you wrote on Twitter a couple of days ago. I saw that post you put. People on here are nice in a mean way, something like that.
Yeah, bro. Cause I jumped in a group, and I don't know. It's like people see being nice as a good marketing scheme or marketing plan, but they don't really be that. So it kind of they true colors show. Like, cause
Yeah.
you can't fake being nice. Like, it's just either you are or you ain't. Like, some people are just naturally mean, but if they realize it gets you a bigger following, they'll goddamn put on that pretend hat for a little bit.
Oh yeah, and sometimes
Yeah.
they might be nice at the beginning, and then if they reach a certain success
It
level,
start to
they change.
fade. Exactly, bro.
It's just what Denzel Washington said yesterday to Will Smith. He said, as soon as you hit your peak, your prime,
Mm-hmm.
it's like the devil sends his demons towards you to set you up to fail.
I promise. Exactly, bro. And I don't be understanding it. But that's how it works.
Yeah, that
I
was
saw
crazy. What happened at the Oscars, man? You guys, for some weird reason, I feel like maybe a part of me thinks like it was staged because they're trying to get a lot of it, trying to bring some more attention to the Oscar, or was it for real?
Yeah.
I don't know.
That's that and
nah,
that's
I think it was for real, bro. His wife was hurt.
but my
Yeah,
thing about it, and the reason I really don't like that, because she wasn't hurt when she was humiliating him as a man.
Mm, You
So
said
my
something.
thing about it, I don't like the now I just don't like the narrative we set in the world. Like, men don't have feelings, but everybody will run to a woman's aid when she express how something made her feel. But men
Right.
don't have feelings. Like,
He
so
was sitting on that. He's sitting on that at the red table the whole time about to
yeah, like
explode.
that that
Satan.
that man was broken, bro, and I truly feel where he coming from. Like, you getting humiliated by your wife on national television, and she don't care about defending you, but she expect to be defended. Like, how I'm living, bro, I think life is a balance. You gotta find somebody that's willing to do what you willing to do for them. You feel me? So I just feel like, and I'm not even in no position to speak, but unfortunately, when you're a public influencer, your life is open to the world for us to have opinions.
Right.
Yeah.
So that's the only reason I'm speaking on this. But as far as that, like, man, that's the only thing I don't like, man. Like, we literally had a whole meme of Will Smith
Right.
of something that didn't supposed to be funny. Like, to be honest,
It was
like
supposed to be
that
perfect.
shit humiliating, bro, and it's degrading as a man. Like,
Right.
but we in the world set it up where women have feelings and men don't. Cause I'm pretty sure if Will Smith was going through something, a sick illness, and they would have cracked that joke about Will Smith, everybody would have laughed, including her, and it wouldn't have been a big deal.
Right.
You get what I'm saying? So I just don't. I think it need to be fair on both ends. Like,
I
this
think
woman
that
literally got on her talk show and explained why she really had an affair, but we gonna quote unquote call it entanglement. Nah, it's you cheated, you had an affair while you was married. We ain't gonna try to make it sound less, and that's what people do when they do something wrong. They try to make it sound lesser than what it actually is. Nah, let's call it ace of spade. It was an affair. It wasn't no entanglement. It wasn't no entanglement. Cause I was trying to research I was like, damn, what the fuck is an entanglement?
Right. I didn't even know what that was.
But my thing about it, that's what people do. They try to make it seem less of a bad thing when it's a terrible thing.
And did she
Right.
ever apologize?
Nah. He got embarrassed. It was more of a why I did that thing. It wasn't no. I really thought that whole series was gonna be about apologizing to him, but it wasn't. But that's normal though. You know what I'm saying? Like, what if that man would have killed himself after that?
Yeah.
Right.
You feel me? And that's why, to be honest with you, like, he got my respect, bro. Just the simple fact of being able to shake that off and still stand beside a person that ain't standing beside you, but expect you to go above and beyond for them. Like, you got my respect, bro. Cause that goes to show you can be married to somebody and they still can't. It ain't guaranteed that they gonna be same morals and principles you on.
Right.
So that's the crazy. So that's what Will Smith is displaying. That's unconditional love. Being able to love somebody that ain't even on your same page. Cause I don't give a fuck what they go through behind closed doors. He's a bigger celebrity than she is. He don't ever get on his platform and goddamn go that far. You feel me? So, and it's hard not to. Like, when you already like, damn, you just gonna humiliate me on your talk show. Like, it speak volume when a man cry, bro. Like,
Right.
when a man cry, oh, that shit real, bro.
Yeah, it hurts. And the
Yeah,
thing is,
so
because
I
he's a wonderful actor, so he's able to like express his love through his acting, and because he has that type of rapport built, it's like for him to really cry in real life, it really hurts.
yeah, that shit real, bro. Be flat out honest, bro. I would rather have a fucking broken bone than a broken heart.
Mm.
As a man, we know how to handle that type of pain.
Right.
But a broken fucking heart is more traumatizing than actually physically breaking a bone.
Right.
So, like, that's why I said, like, it's crazy. And then I was already seeing like what he did at that Grammys, if it was real, because it could be some shit to get us back looking at the Grammys or the nominees or whatever they call it, because we already know America live off drama because drama entertains, and that's why they got all these drama TV shows.
Mm-hmm.
So if it's real though, he had to do that. Because you got to think, he already is getting humiliated as a man. And she made that her excuse of why she cheated. Like, I felt like you wasn't this for me or that for me. So when he said that joke, he had to do that. You get what I'm saying? Because it's like, okay, if I don't act on this, it's going to be more of a validation for you later. Like,
Yeah.
oh, that's why I cheated. That's why. If you want to know why, that's why. Because you don't know how to take up for me. Because what women do, they don't tell you. They just give. It's crazy. They don't tell you what's wrong. They assume you to guess what's wrong. And if you don't act off instinct, you're gonna get in trouble for that later. One thing about men, we are good at flat out telling you what's wrong. Women will give you clues and expect you to be able to have God abilities to know what they thinking. And that's just how it is. I feel like he knew he had to do that shit or he was gonna deal with some serious consequences later.
Did you see his face like when the joke was told?
Yeah, it hit him late.
Yeah, he laughed. No, he looked his wife in the face.
Yeah,
And he said,
it hit him late, and he seen how it made her feel,
yeah,
and that's
yeah,
when it was a problem. Because if she would have laughed that off, he would have said, "Okay, she's enjoying herself." But he
right.
knew how in that moment. But and this where I hate the gap. She wasn't thinking about how humiliated he was when she was on her talk show talking down about this dude, like in front of millions of guys and millions of women.
Right.
But
Right.
a comedian make a joke about you and you felt that humiliation. Imagine feeling the humiliation coming from somebody that you fucking love. She wasn't thinking of that. But the great thing about that moment, he displayed how she should have defended him as well. And how she could have defended him is just shut up. Don't get on your talk show and talk about your husband. And when you do talk about your husband, we supposed to know only the great things about Will Smith.
Right.
Because y'all ain't regular people. You ain't sitting in a fucking kitchen at a kitchen table with your family. You sitting there at a fucking TV show with billions of people getting ready to judge this moment forever.
And
They made memes about him crying, bro.
It wasn't like there was a host that asked her a difficult question.
That's what I'm saying.
You brought that out.
But
that was like y'all in y'all bed.
A lot of people are okay with hurting other people's, but don't want to be hurt. A lot of people is okay with humiliating others, but don't want to be humiliated. So whatever you don't want done to you, you should make sure you live your life treating people how you would want to be treated. And it's so simple. It's so simple, but people make it so difficult. What's hard about treating people how you would want to be treated? I would never do nothing to anybody on this earth that I can't handle or I don't want done to myself. Right. If I know I can handle that, I don't mind doing it. But if I truly know I wouldn't be able to take it if you do that to me, I just live like that. But unfortunately, everybody else don't. Because she damn so did. Right. Especially because she felt how humiliating that joke was. But imagine if Will Smith had a talk show and he was talking about some real shit. That wasn't a joke. That's real facts. And he was telling us humiliating things about her. So that's what I didn't like. I truly didn't like that. And I hope a lot of people who looked at that situation and judged it could understand that fact. Like, we living in two different worlds. Men are expected to do 1,000,000 times more and be able to take 1,000,000 times more blows than the women. But at the same time, we all created equal. I don't get it. and we're all really created equal, let's all be able to go through the same shit. For real. Let's not play. I don't like the half-ass and nothing. If we gonna do something, let's do it. So if everybody want to do this, it's an equal world. Everybody on the same level. It's no difference between a woman or a man. Okay, cool. Let's treat everybody the exact same then. But until that day, we need to throw that shit out the window, bro. Because it seemed like that only sounds good until it's time to put it in action. Yeah, I didn't like that situation because I knew for a fact if a joke was made about Will Smith, look, if he would have made a joke about Jada cheating on Will would have laughed at that. And it wouldn't have been a problem for Jada.
Right.
She would have laughed too. But just so happened that the joke was on her for a change. Oh, that shit, the end of the world. But as a man, I respect Will because that just shows what his morals and principles are at. No matter what happened to him, he can't change his morals. That's why I don't like people say, man, you do this to me, I got to do this back to you. Well then, nah, you never let somebody change who you are. You got to live by your own principles. If somebody break into my house, that I ain't gonna say, well, I'm finna go break into somebody else's house too then. Nah. Because if you live off morals and principles, you got to live off that based off you. You know what I'm saying? So
Right.
he only did what he wished what was did for him. Like, you know what? I'm gonna take up for my woman because I expect that to be done for me in return. Not in the same sense.
Right. But
You can take up with me with your words. You feel me?
Right. Yeah.
So
You know the part that I don't like? Like, I don't like the fact of everybody beating him up for doing what he did. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't think at the end of the day, although he is a public figure, I people still have to realize people are human. You know, they have emotions, things happen. You know what I mean? They're just because they have money doesn't make them any different or any better. You know what I mean?
facts.
So the way how he reacted as any other human
A
being
human would.
react.
But
Yeah.
you know what's so crazy? And that's what people forget. And that's why I would hate. I never want to be nobody's superstar.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Because once your name stop being a name and your name become a brand, you're no longer seen as a person. You're seen as a product.
Right.
Yep.
And once people view you as a product, they view you as a shallow shell with no soul.
Right.
Yeah.
That's why people don't look at Will Smith like, his feelings hurt. The crazy shit about it, he's so good at what he do as an actor, we can't take him serious even when he's being serious.
Right.
Or we don't know when he's being serious because how great he is at his job. But at the end of the day, we also got to remember, bro, we got feelings. People can hurt our feelings now.
Right.
Everybody got feelings, emotions, and all that, and ain't nobody perfect. I know people who can't handle comments in a car ride. So imagine trying to handle billions of comments about you every day and you explode one day. And that one day is bigger than the millions of days you let it slide.
Just thinking about how long he probably had to put up with the memes.
That's what I'm saying. It's
gonna tip over on somebody anyway. I'm
real
sick
talk.
of this.
And this how I see it. I see it, okay. Both of these guys are very wealthy. They pretty much at all the same rich parties and events. So you got to think they run into each other 24/7.
Yeah.
So he probably knew Will Smith personally, and then it's boundaries. I don't give a fuck how great of a
Oh
comedian.
yeah.
I don't care. I
Definitely.
don't care how great of a comedian I am, bro. If I know one of y'all personal struggles, I'm leaving that out my skit.
Yeah.
Principles. Or if I do decide to use you as a joke, it ain't gonna be nothing. Well, that's too far, bro. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, like he. That was a bit far that he
Yeah,
went
that
just with
that was a
the
bit
GI Jane joke.
that
Like that
that
was too
that,
much.
that yeah that was a bit for bad timing, very bad timing. And I wouldn't do that. And at the same time, just knowing women in general, like even though we act like this a equal world, they feelings a little more sensitive than us.
I do
So
feel like he had like a school shooter moment. You know what I'm saying? Like that one kid in school, everybody picked on, and like for X amount of time, they just kind of sit there and be quiet until that one day they just snap, come to school and shoot the place up. You know what I'm saying?
yeah,
But in his particular situation, he just snapped because one more person disrespected his family that he cares and loves about.
Yeah.
So he just snapped.
and then a lot of men are like that anyway. Like, bro, you can disrespect me all day. You can make fun of me and humiliate me all day, but please
Mm-hmm.
don't target the people I care about.
Right.
Let me take that. Since I'm already used to taking it anyway, aim your bullets at me. You know what I'm saying? So
Right. Right.
as a man, I totally understand. But if it wind up being just a marketing scheme to sell or get more people to view it or get everybody to talk about it like we're doing now, I mean,
How
job
much?
well
How
done.
somebody got to pay you to get slapped on national TV? Put a price
Man,
tag.
you gotta think they so good at acting out karate film fights. You don't know
Yeah,
what's going on.
You know what else I was gonna say too? I said I'm gonna be
Yeah,
honest with you. I think Chris Rock, to me, he's not funny. So I
it's
feel
funny you
like,
said that.
uh,
He's not my favorite comedian,
bro,
but one thing about him, I do want to give him his props on his movies, cause he got some great movies, man.
that
But
he
as
does.
far as stand up, I'm not a fan. I'm more Dave Chappelle. Dave Chappelle is like the Michael Jordan of comedy to me.
I was gonna say that too. I was gonna say, yo, if that had been Cat Williams or Dave Chappelle that said that joke, they probably would have got away with it because of who they are.
Yeah.
yeah, yeah.
But him, nah, definitely not. Mm-mm.
And what's so crazy, Dave Chappelle, as long as he been doing stand up, he never really singled out or went too hard at the women.
Nah, he didn't. He's always had problems with them too, but he's never really disrespected them. But they
Yeah,
always
so
still say he did.
he even though he's a freak, he's a, he an open comedian. Oh, Donnie, your mic messed up, bro. It sound like you rugging. Yeah, man.
Yeah, Dave
Nah,
Chappelle, he a white dude.
you know what I really didn't like though?
What?
How in the fuck is this Will Smith first award?
Really? That was his first?
That was his
Yeah,
first, bro. When
Wow.
after fuck the situation, once I figured out that was his first little gold medal, bro, I was more pissed off than that than everything that was taking place. I'm like, you telling me how great this man is? I can name 10 Will Smith movies that I fucking love. How the fuck he just now getting one? And I know some actors that are flat out terrible. And every movie
him.
they act in, they it's like, bro, they in the same character role and they got 10 of them things.
Like Johnny Depp.
How the hell, how the
Kind of
hell,
did.
how the hell Will Smith just got one? And how the fuck Samuel L. Jackson played in 150 movies but only got one?
Bro, I told you. I
So put it
told you.
this
That's
way,
why I thought
bro.
this shit was fake.
I'm glad whatever you call it, the Grammys, what's that shit called?
Oscars.
The
I'm
Oscars.
glad the
The Oscars.
Oscars got their attention for that moment of us. But fuck them, bro. Flat out.
Yeah, I bet so.
Because you
Fuck
gotta
them
think
niggas.
of it
Like,
like this, bro. Like, I can name off Will Smith. I can name at least 40 movies Samuel Jackson played in. Pulp Fiction was one of them, and that's an old movie. I ain't even talking about the new shit he done did.
Right.
The Unbreakable he played in was amazing. Like, he played in a lot of great movies, and if the movie wasn't great that he played in, we only remember the movie because he played in it.
Right.
He got a rememberable quote, just like Snakes on a Plane that shit was just funny as fuck. But we remember one part. I'm tired of these motherfucking snakes on this motherfucking plane.
Mm-hmm.
This man known for playing in great movies, great roles, all this shit, getting into the perfect character, making you believe in the character, and you only got one dog.
Yeah.
We need to make our own Oscars and give our own flowers out. Why do we value that? Why do we wait so hard for that and celebrate that? Why can't we just fucking make our own fucking Grammys and pass out 30 and 50?
We don't value ourselves like that for some reason. We always want the fucking the other counterparts goddamn approval. No disrespect, and I have nothing against white people, but we fight so hard to be a part of the system, to be accepted in their system that created, bro. Like that people devalue themselves. Like, oh, you don't have an Oscar? Oh, you don't have an Emmy? What the fuck does that mean? Like, fuck it,
Right.
let's do our own shit. Like, let's have our own airports. Let's have our own schools. Let's have our own. And anytime we try to do something, which is crazy, when we try to have black only meetings or something, nigga gonna get killed, or it's illegal,
I feel like this.
doing
The
something
only
with
reason
reparations or
they got an Oscar, that was a sympathy Oscar.
something.
That was out of sympathy, because you should have been gay with Will Smith a damn Oscar. That shouldn't have been his first one. No. Men in Black, motherfucking I Am Legend, Hitch. That shouldn't have been his first one, bro. Hell nah, bro.
What other movie hasn't Will Smith played in? Like he had, but goddamn, now think about it, bro. Damn,
Hitchcock.
Damn. Ooh.
Yeah, that shouldn't have been his first one, bro. Like, I know too many great movies that I go back to this day just to watch. When I'm thinking of it, I'm thinking, damn, what's some good Will Smith movies I need to be watching? All the Bad Boys.
All of them.
Bro, even the TV show Fresh Prince of Bel-Air.
Fresh Prince of Bel-Air probably supposed to have at least 15 Oscars.
Bro, that TV show taught so much. It
But
opened
my
the eyes
thing
of the
about it
viewers,
is, like, I feel like they feel like, well, damn, if we lose these people, we damn sure gonna lose our ratings. What can we do? Like, so it straddles the fence, because it's damn sure a coincidence. We talking like fuck the Oscars, but something amazing happened at the Oscars to grab this attention. So it can go either way. I'm hoping that was a real moment, but if not, we already know what it is. It's an attempt to get us back on the Oscars bandwagon.
Oh, you know what happened? And I told y'all this. They said after that, the Oscars had the highest ratings they ever had in history.
I kid you not. So if they had the highest ratings, that don't deserve an Oscar just for the traffic these people bring. Like, they bring traffic for a reason.
The minute that happened, everybody and their moms was turning to the Oscars just to see if they did a replay or see what was gonna happen. So like the ratings was out the roof.
Yeah,
the only thing that I say that made me think that that was some stage shit was the fact that they let him stay.
But he's so powerful, bro. Like them celebrities, that shit, like, and I thought that too. But then I started thinking celebrities get special privileges. They get to walk on the NBA fucking court when the player's done and get one of their jerseys.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, they get stuff like that. Yep.
Not if them red coats out there, they can't.
Shit.
Like, the red coats,
who the fuck gonna tap Lil Wayne on the shoulder and say you can't be here? You can't walk on this floor.
Weezy? Oh nah.
Them red coats ain't trying to lose their little red coat job.
No, I done
Cause
seen them
these
escort these
celebrities can go
celebrities out.
backstage and talk to the owner of the building. You gotta think, this how deep it is. Motherfucking Meek Mill got flew out of prison on a fucking plane straight to a game.
Mm.
So they got a whole nother level of power that we'll never understand, bro. And you gotta think, it everything in this world are owned by people. A person owned the airport. A person owned the NBA arena. A person owned the Grammy arena. Imagine, I'm pretty sure those celebrities got relationships built with those owners. That's just like one of y'all inside of this group wind up being a owner of the Fortune 500. But we've been talking every day and we done build a relationship. Now, just say I get in trouble at the Fortune 500 and they finna kick me out. And all I gotta do is say, well, dang, I'm finna call the owner. That's my best friend.
Yeah.
So it's different. Like and you know, I'm pretty sure Will Smith got some powerful friends that's even
that's
more
a fact.
powerful than him. That as soon as that happened, they was like, we gonna take care of this. Yeah, you
He's like,
just
oh no, you covered.
you just hug a couple people for us and it's over. That's the type of power they dealing with, bro. Shit we would never understand. And shit we won't even be around to understand.
Yeah.
So
Only way to understand is if we was actually in that type of
So
predicament.
pretty much what I'm trying to say, the game is rigged for certain people.
Okay. No, you right
For
on that. You're
real, the
100%
game is rigged for people with the bag, for people with the influence.
I mean, we kind of see a little bit of it too. Like even on our social media platforms, we go to post something and they don't. Why I only got 2 likes on it? Well, it's because they're limiting how many people it goes to.
Yes. Ain't no way in here, and you said something powerful then. Ain't no way in hell when you log on advertisement or promotion, all promotion is where Facebook allow your shit to be seen. It don't mean it's really finna market you or push you. It means, okay, we're finna open the gate and allow what's been supposed to happen. They been posting to allow your shit to be seen to everybody. But they made it where until you pay for promotion or whatever, your shit is only restricted to the area you live in. That's why you notice when you on Facebook and shit like that, it's only the surrounding areas that come in under your pictures.
Yup.
It's never people from Georgia and you stay Wayland, Ohio. If you got a Facebook account in Ohio, it's gonna be a Ohio reached Facebook account. It's fucked up. The whole game rigged. Yeah.
Bad, bro. Actually, I know a girl that killed herself because of Facebook. She just felt depressed. She felt like nobody liked her, and that the stuff that she was outputting wasn't good enough. It wasn't reaching her friends, so she killed herself.
Oh, that's
The girl I
sad.
went to school with.
That's sad. I just wish she had somebody in her life to let her know that all this shit fake, so she wouldn't feel no type of way.
But the crazy part is her parents loved her. Like they treated her like no other. You know what I mean? But it's just a matter of how deep the Facebook
Yeah.
situation really made her feel.
Yeah,
Like I remember
this shit can
growing up.
become a addiction.
Like I remember growing up, like you probably remember this too, MySpace and like what was it, like Black Planet, stuff like
Mm-hmm.
that. Like you was able to chat with your friends, people commented, there was the group chats, there was Uvu, you know what I mean? Like we had stuff, we had chats that was actually valid, and like we had things where people could, meet up, and it wasn't even about advertisements and all this foolishness. Like it was actually a thing. But I just feel like in this day and age, everything is about money.
And that's why they say the money the root of all evil, because it get to a point where shit stop being real and it's getting more faker by the day.
That's a fact,
It's
bro.
getting more
That's
fake
definitely
by
a
the
fact.
day, bro.
Yeah. I mean, to be honest, shit, money ain't even real. If you think about it, shit,
Yeah.
money just paper.
And it's your
Yup.
intent of what you'll do for the money is what makes the shit really evil. Because truthfully,
Mm-hmm.
if you think about it, everybody will have access to these crypto coins or cryptocurrencies and shit like that. Once that happens and everybody has an equal dispense of wealth, I don't even think they're gonna allow it because that's the only
No.
reason. Because if nobody's wealthy, they're gonna be like, oh fuck that. So like I don't even think that shit like this is gonna be crazy,
You
bro.
gotta think, if everybody get a chance to be wealthy, they will no longer have the power to make you do shit for it. So they
Mm-hmm.
feeling like, damn, we're gonna lose our opportunity to have say so over you. And now I won't feel empowered anymore. So shit, we gotta end this. So people are spending money to make sure everyone don't make money so they can be the only one with money. That's how evil this world is, bro. It's so greed. It's greed. It's like it's a lot of people that don't believe in the phrase of it's enough for everybody, bro. Cause it really is. It just that it just ain't enough when it's greed for people. They don't see it like that. They're like, well, shit, I'm the only one with it. I'm the only one that want to have it. So it's crazy. Cause I don't think nowhere in hell, bro. I think if you a millionaire or you a billionaire, that ain't enough. Like why? Like when do you want to stop? It's people on this earth with $100 billion, and that $100 billion belong to one person, and they don't plan on sharing that shit. They just plan on the being able to say I got $1 trillion billion. Why the fuck do one person need all that, bro? Like, what you gonna do with
You
all that?
you want to hear a mind blow real quick?
What's up?
So peep this. Bill Gates assets in all, he's worth $134 billion. Right now, let's just take on average. There's about 7.9 billion humans in the world. Right.
Mm-hmm.
If you take his $134 billion and divide it by the 7.9 billion people in the world, that means each person would get 16.9 million dollars, something like that, a piece.
Crazy.
Bro.
Bill Gates like fuck y'all, I ain't giving y'all shit.
You know what's so crazy?
But that's just him though. That's not even including Trump. That's not even including Putin. That's not
Yeah,
including Elon Musk. Like, bro, these people have so much money.
it's
Not even the
crazy.
people in Dubai and like Abu Dhabi. Those people have money too. But it's just like, bro, like they don't need all of that. Like, what are you doing with a gold toilet?
Bro, like
I
and
mean,
I
it'd
don't
be nice
know.
to take one, a good shit in that toilet, but
Look,
but
Bro
I don't
said,
spread the
know.
what you
love.
I
Like,
doing?
I
would
want to
never
take a
do that.
golden shit too.
Look, I ain't gonna act like I know, but I never developed that sense of entitlement, right? What you got and what you make is yours. But for me, when I do get to that position, I'm damn sure gonna help the community. Like I might not be all because I might be busy, but I'm gonna put shit in the community to help people to get the positions and have the things that I didn't have. That's just
Right.
how I was raised to do that
Yeah.
shit. But certain people feel like, and I don't know how they was raised, and I can't judge them because I don't know what their path in life was, but they feel like, oh, this self assurance being this wealthy billionaire, this things that I just deserve, and it's whether it's selfish or not, I don't know. I'm not gonna judge because I've never been in that position.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm just the outsider looking in, like, dang, that's crazy. Maybe they feel like that's not a lot of money. Maybe some people don't even value money. Like most of the wealthy people, they know that it's paper, so they don't care about it. That's why they spend it so ridiculously or give it away so easily because they don't really care about it. And it's
Mm-hmm.
like we develop the sense of money, like the value of money, because we think, damn, I ain't never had it like that. Like, fuck, if I was in that position, I da 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 da. Then your ass get to that position and you don't do none of that shit. And it's like, nigga, what the fuck? Like, it's I don't know, man. I just see both sides of the
See both
coin. I don't.
sides.
I'm lying. I can only see one side of the coin, but I'm trying to be objective because nigga, I'm broke. I got all that
Yeah.
money, but I'm just trying to, maybe I don't know. Like I wouldn't be that type of person because I just want to I want to give back. Like I don't have the need to be rich because if I wanted to be wealthy and rich, I could. Like I do know people in right positions, kinda and shit like that, so I can do that type of thing. But that's not me. I don't want favors. I want to live my life the way and earn my stuff how I want to earn it. That's just me as a person. Like that's how I'm gonna go about it.
Yeah.
Nah, that makes sense. That's a valid point. It's a really valid point. I also feel like you're right. It is a mentality thing. Like, you know what I mean? Some people grow up with a silver spoon in their mouth. Some people grow up with no spoon in their mouth. So it's a matter of, how the person was raised and stuff like that. Like me personally, I'm the kind of person like if I'm driving on the highway and I see somebody, on the side, with a sign up or something, if I have some food or some water in the car, I'll give them something. I'll go on my wallet. I'll give them like $20 just cause I'm that kind of person. But the average person don't know like to take care of the next person. You know what I mean? Like everybody has. Some people have like that greedy mentality, like, oh, I gotta have it, it's mine. You know what I
Mm-hmm.
mean?
I feel you, bro.
Yeah, hell yeah, I ain't gonna hold you. Damn, and it's fucked up. Don't you hate when you run out of shit and the store about to close? Like fuck.
What you done
Wait,
ran out, bro?
The damn everything, bread and shit, like the shit that I need to make the goddamn meal I want, nigga, shit just empty around this
Oh
motherfucker.
shit.
Like, dang.
oh, he on the phone in the Discord, got the oh my god.
Look, yeah, I'm on my phone. I gotta freaking get dressed real quick, zoom in the car, make it before they close. They gonna look at me stupid because it's like an hour before they close. So they gonna look at me stupid
Yeah,
like
they
you dirty
always be pissed when
motherfucker.
that one person go.
What what
And that's about to be me.
what kind of store you going to? You going to Walmart or something?
Hell no, I'm going to this. Well, we got these in California. They call basically it's like it's a grocery store called Save Mart. It's the hood.
Bro said I ain't even finna sugarcoat it.
He said it's the hood.
I ain't even finna sugarcoat it.
It's the Mexican hood. They be speaking all Spanish and shit. They know me though. I'm a
Oh, you
goddamn
down
Viva
with
la
the
Raza.
patos.
Hell yeah, no, I love that shit.
I think
I
they be
love my
clowning on my ass, bro, when I be in there getting them stretch offs. Cause they'll talk
oh no.
English until I grab one day and they be talking to each other in that other language. I be like, okay,
I ain't
yeah.
look, I ain't gonna hold you most of the time because I've been learning Spanish since I've been out here. They don't be talking about you. But some of the times, if you fuck, yeah, they'll talk about your ass right there in front of you. It'd be funny as hell because
I
they don't
know
know how to
for a
understand what the
fact
fuck
they
they
be talking
saying.
about my ass cause they be goddamn, they'll giggle, then they look at me and start talking. I be like, all right, bro, y'all done got too comfortable with me coming in this bit, boy.
Yeah, no, look, my homies, my Hispanic homies love me like, cause I'm spending money, so they ain't got no choice. You better pretend like you like me, motherfucker.
They be turned up.
Yo, what? All right, so hold up. Let's see. Let's see something real quick, right? So, I'm in New York, right? Cheese and what? Where you at, Chi?
I'm in the A.
Okay, and then Denon's in Cali.
Mm-hmm.
All right, so the most dangerous hood that I'm gonna say in New York is probably gonna be Brooklyn.
Yeah, yeah. It's like I was guessing you was gonna say Brooklyn.
Yeah, I'm gonna stay on the safe side and just say Brooklyn, only cause yeah, I'm gonna just say Brooklyn.
Yeah, I was thinking that was what you were about to say. That motherfucker sound dangerous.
What's so funny though? It's like
But
it's like a whole war with like between the boroughs, between Bronx, Staten Island, Brooklyn, Queens. Like there's certain stuff you can't wear, or like you will wear it and like people will know. Oh yeah, nah, he from Brooklyn or he from Queens. Like
damn,
it's a certain way you wear your construction boots, your constructs. It's a certain way you wear it, and just the way, but just by how you wearing it, we know. Oh yeah, he from Brooklyn or he from Queens.
that's so fucked up, bro. We find more hurdles for ourselves. It's like
Mm-hmm.
each
For whatever
year
reason.
we make more random hurdles for our people. I don't get it. Like why make
No, because it's
life is
programmed.
already hard when you're born into the bottom of poverty. Like you're born at the bottom. like it's hard just trying to make it.
Right.
Systemic
Now you
programming,
telling
bro.
me
That's
we
all
gotta watch what colors we wear. We gotta watch shit we like. It's just too much, bro. Like some of this shit as a people, like just dealing with us. We gotta check us. We gotta call a spade a spade. We gotta cut out a lot of this goofy shit, bro.
Mm-hmm.
Because all it is, it's kind of like generational curses, but not just with family, with our whole race.
Right.
So we got it's a lot of shit when we make it, bro. Like I know a lot of people gonna be successful inside of these groups I be in. So just know when you get blessed to be in that position, cause it might not be me, it might be one of y'all, or it might be the next person that join that's gonna be the biggest thing with the biggest voice and the biggest influence. Just make sure you use your brand and whatever you doing to when you get a chance to speak to the youth, you just tell them, man, we gotta cut this shit out, bro.
Yeah, it is a bit corny to be honest. Like you can't
Yeah, dog.
like you can't go somewhere without, having to worry about looking over your shoulder. It's kind of corny.
And then you gotta think about it like this. What if the place you can't go is the place you need to go to get to the next level to where you need to be?
Yup.
But
Mm-hmm.
since that hurdle is created, it's it's like, bro, like we gotta a lot of shit we gotta cut out, man, for real, bro. That ain't cool, and we just gotta just call it for what it is. Like that shit ain't cool.
Right.
bro. One of the coldest things I heard, and like fucking I learned. They said, and it's real though. They were like, black people is the only people that actively participate in the degradation of our own goddamn like race. Like
Yeah,
we
crazy
willingly
shit,
participate in that
and we
shit.
proud of that
Like
shit. Like,
they proud, they
I'd be like,
proud as
what
fuck.
the
Oh,
fuck?
you gotta be gangster. You gotta be this. That you gotta go to jail. Like no, motherfucker,
Nah.
absolutely not. Like it's
Right.
not no shit I want to do. Like no, I don't want to get shot, nigga. That shit hurt. It looked
Low
like it hurt. I
key,
never been shot, but shit.
and then low key, if we being brutally honest, a gangster was created. The image of a gangster was created by a TV. By TV, it was fake. It started out fake and it became real. It was never real. It was kind of a gangster is kind of like a superhero. It was created in film, then it became
Right.
our real.
Yup. The black and white movies. That's what it started
Yeah.
with. The
So
gangsters and the mobsters.
with that said, it just goes to show you like that's how powerful influence is. Like that shit was advertised to us just like music. It's advertised you so long where you forget the obvious. Killing people ain't cool, but if you sing it in enough songs, it becomes the thing to do.
A regular. Yup.
If you put it in enough movies and you keep preaching that and sharing that, eventually you might see it for what it is. Be like, it's just entertainment. But your little baby that don't understand yet, the first thing he gonna grasp onto, he gonna take serious, and that little baby gonna become older. And when that baby get older, he gonna live by the shit he was hearing when he was little.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, they don't figure out a way to destroy us by us.
Yeah.
So it's
That's
crazy,
true.
bro. So we really just gotta get right as a people. And this don't have nothing to do with just race. It has something to do with people from the bottom.
Right.
Cause I know people from all colors that come from the struggles. But we gotta understand this world don't care about color. It cares about money. That's why the rich stay rich and the poor stay poor. Until the poor work together and we stop being a whole bunch of crabs in a bucket fighting about shit that don't matter, like the color of your skin, your belief system, your damn your sexuality, everything is put to get in our way to keep us separated. So we don't ever come together and figure things out and work together. So we can
Right.
forever stay that them animals with their heads cut off just running around in circles. You feel me? So until we stop fighting over shit that's dumb, like oh, I don't like the color of your skin, or I don't like your race, or I don't like that you voted for this person and I vote for them, and I'm a Democrat and you're a Republican, or you a blood, I'm a Crip, or you a this and I'm a dad, and I'm straight and you gay and this, that, and I'm a Buddhist and you a Christian, and we find the dumbest shit that don't even matter. That's why, and the real reason, that's why guys say don't judge nobody, because by us judging people, it creates separation. Leave judging to him. That's why everybody got judgment day. So that's one
Right.
thing we gotta practice on. We gotta practice on not judging people so we can accept people. And once we accept people for who they are, we can build communities. But until you be able to accept that this person is not like me and I'm not like this person, I believe in this and it's okay for me to believe in that. You believe in what you want to, but we can still respect each other. That's when shit gonna start getting better.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying? But yeah.
I agree with that, and it's actually funny you say that because I just seen like a little clip that like I guess Morgan Freeman was having a conversation with somebody that he knows.
Mm-hmm.
So basically, he said that he thinks Black History Month is stupid.
I do too. I think
Like,
why are we still celebrating the past when we got great black people now that's doing amazing things we can celebrate? Or we got
right.
great things now. But one thing they keep displaying, that what it do is it keeps your mind stuck on a time that been past. That's just like if you just got over somebody killing your brother, but every year they share the movie of your brother getting killed. That's gonna make you hard. It's gonna make it harder for you to forgive the killer. So yeah, I feel the exact same way. Let's not share the old shit that's still attached to an old
Your mic's
dramatic
cutting out, bro.
experience. Jello, you hear me?
Yeah, your mic's still cutting out.
You hear me?
Say something else again.
Yo,
Yeah, you're good, bro.
yeah, I just think they like to secretly share that dramatic experience so for the new generation to come along, they can feel like, damn, that's fucked up. Because we wouldn't know nothing about slavery if it wasn't for film, or we wouldn't be attached to that anger if it wasn't for film, if it wasn't for the history books. You feel me?
Right.
So
Exactly. I agree with you.
I think if we gonna move forward, we gotta move forward and cut all that shit out. Because we got great black people now. Like, I don't wanna know about no Harriet Tubman. I wasn't in Harriet Tubman time. I'm thankful for Harriet Tubman. But at the end of the day, we got new black people that need to be appreciated. You know
Yup.
what I'm saying? That's just like if you having kids and you ain't cherishing your kids because you're cherishing your great 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 grandfather. Bro, he dead. Pass that torch down.
Yup.
You feel
Pass
me?
it down.
We need to that's how I feel. I feel the same as that way. We need to appreciate the people we got that's in this time now. Because those great people back then, they did what was needed for their times, and they was great
Right.
in their times. Let's focus on these new times, because if we keep doing that, what we start doing is just like even with sports. We compare LeBron with a Michael Jordan. Nah, let LeBron be LeBron. He'll never be Michael Jordan. Michael Jordan great in his time. LeBron great in this time. And then the next decade is gonna be a new player. We got to give everybody their flowers and move with the time. Because you notice with the history and the black history, they show more dramatic experience than they do great shit. They show
Yup.
more negative shit than they do positive.
Exactly.
So
Which is another reason.
it's crazy.
Yeah. Which is another reason why, um, the Boondocks, like a lot of people shoot the Boondocks down so much because they, the creator is telling the truth, and like 99% of the time people don't like the truth. That's why they always shooting it down. You know what I mean? Like this conversation that we have it now, people will say, oh, these people don't like black people because they don't like Black History Month, but it has nothing to do with that. That's not even the message.
If they say that, they gonna be crazy because I'm black. Can I?
Exactly. Same here. You feel me? So it's
Yeah.
so even with that Morgan Freeman video I was talking about, Morgan Freeman was like, we should stop racism. So the guy was like, well, how would we do that? So then his answer was simple. We just stop addressing each other as, oh, you're white and I'm black. No, it's
Facts.
hey, as you're a brother, I'm a brother, and keep it at that.
Yeah.
We shouldn't see skin color when we're one to one with with each other. We should see, hey, this is another human being. Although they have different external features, they're still a human being, just like me. There's no
Exactly.
difference.
I feel the same exact way, bro. But the crazy shit about it, that let you know we live by the rules of the world other than the rules of just facts, like normal shit. Like there's no such thing as a race being better than the other race. It's all that shit was taught to us. We was brought into a world where that was taught and we adopted that way of thinking.
Right.
It's crazy, dog. But that what's even crazier. We gonna realize how unvalid the rules of the world are or was when everybody dead and we all in line on Judgment Day. And I'm pretty sure God ain't gonna have he ain't gonna have no Hispanic line, the blacks line, the white people line, he ain't gonna have that. He gonna have one single filed line and everybody gonna get judged. And everybody gonna be looking stupid as fuck when they thought that this race was better or I was better than these group of people or these people were less than me. When we all in that single line, it's gonna humble everybody. And we all gonna be feeling like if you didn't do right, damn, I fucked up. Cause now he finna show me why I fucked up.
Right.
I'm telling you, that's what's so crazy. We so stuck on this worldly way of thinking, we don't realize who we gonna have to answer to when all this shit said and done. You know what life is, bro?
What?
Life is like a class. That's why when you die, they say you pass. Either you graduate or you fail. And you gotta think, if you fail, you fall, you go to hell.
Right.
If you pass and you graduate, you make it to the afterlife. You get rewarded with eternal life.
Right.
So life is just a class and what you do in this life determine whether you graduate or not. It's just like school. It's just like you go your whole school year and you bullshitting around. You ain't taking school serious. You skipping class. You ain't studying for your test. But when it's time to fucking graduate, you thinking, oh shit. That's what life is. It's nothing but a test. Everything you do, everybody you impact, everybody you did wrong, you gonna be held accountable even when you feel you got away with something. So that's how I feel, bro. And I feel like
I like that. That's a good teaching right there. I like that, to look at it that way.
facts, bro. So at the end of the day, everything we do, we gonna have to answer for everything we do. And the reason we are allowed to do what we do, because God is not like the devil. The devil run this world. The devil want full control of everybody. And if you notice, ain't the world a little more controlling than really having free will? Why the fuck do I need a passport to go somewhere in the world that's free?
Right.
You get what I'm saying? But the more time go by, the more decades that pass, there will be new laws. When do they stop making laws? The day they stop making laws is when everybody in this world is a slave, because the world is ran by Satan. God gave you free will just for Satan to try to take it so he can pretend to be God. But real power allow you to be you. God created everything and he allow you to make your own decisions with everything. Satan didn't create anything, but he want full control of your everything.
Yup. Mm-hmm.
You get what I'm saying? So it's a difference with somebody that want to be the real thing and the real thing. So that's why you allowed to come down here and fuck up and it's crazy. We blame God for the bad things that happen in our life, but we forget the rule. He gave you free will. He gave everybody free will.
Mm-hmm.
So you don't need to blame God. You need to blame somebody with that free will.
Right.
You feel me? Because that, since you got free will, you're able to do whatever. Because just like I said, life is a test. I'm gonna give you free will to see if you truly do the right thing on your own.
Right.
You get what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
That's just like if your kids, would you rather your kids to do the right thing because they know you looking, or they do the right thing because you installed that into them and they just naturally, that's just them.
That's just naturally them.
Yeah, I would rather somebody do the right shit just because it's them, other than because they know that I'm looking and they trying to do that to impress me. That's how God works. So he said, okay, to see if people deserve to make it to this graduation, I'm gonna give all y'all free will, and this is just how I view things. I'm not saying this is exactly what it is. I'm just speaking from my heart, basically. So what I feel like it is. So I feel like God see it as this: to know if people deserve to walk these streets of gold and eat this honey and live this forever life of no pain. Because that's what it is. It's like you don't feel pain or nothing bad, nothing negative. It's a perfect world. But to see if people really deserve to be in this perfect world, I got to allow them to have choices. And then when I allow them to have choices, it's up to them to make the right choices. And I will judge you for the wrong choices as well as I'm going to judge you for what you did right.
Right.
So that's why I see.
You ever hear the when people say they say they pray to God and say, oh God, you know, I want you to give me this and I want you to give me that.
Of course.
So the part that makes me laugh is because they think God just like waves a magic wand and poof, like, you know, there you have what it is that you asked for. So for example, if you pray to God and say, you know what, God, I'm having some issues, I wanna be able to, get a better job. So God, he'll listen to you, he'll hear you out, but he's not gonna just make a job poof out of nowhere. What he'll do is he'll say, you know what? Okay, I hear you, I got you, I'm here for you. But I already gave you the skills to go and get a better job. I gave you that ambition to go to college, to graduate, to get that education, to then get the knowledge to look up how to get a better job. I gave you the skills already. So
I
your
feel that.
your prayer's been answered.
Facts, bro.
But people think that he just waves a magic wand, like, oh, I want $1 million. It doesn't work like that. Because God already gave us the tools that we need to do the certain, whatever it is that we need to do. He gave us the tools. It's just a matter of how we use those tools. If you're going to look at it this way, we are the Adobe Illustrator, right?
Mm-hmm.
And it's just a matter of how we use each one of those tools for whatever it is that we need to get done.
Yeah.
If you need to draw a straight line, you use your pen tool. If you need to do some shading, you got gradients, you got the pencil tool, you got different things that you could use, but the tools are already given to you.
Facts, bro. I 100% agree with you, bro. Everything. That's exactly how it is, bro.
Mm-hmm.
Prayer without faith is like not believing in what you're saying.
Yup. Mm-hmm.
Real. That's why you gotta pray for something, but also you gotta work towards it.
Yup.
Like you believe in what you just prayed for.
Right.
Cause to be honest with you, I ain't gonna even lie to you. I used to pray like that too. I used to be that type of prayer. Where you just be like, God, give me this and give me that.
Mm-hmm.
And it was just, that's how I guess everybody went through that phase of demanding prayers. Like Like, give me this. And thinking that's how it worked when really it don't.
Right. I used to do the same thing when I was
For
smaller too.
real, I used to be.
I didn't know how it worked.
I used to be tripping, bro.
Yeah,
Fucking
yeah.
God.
God, please let me
Get-
pass this test tomorrow. Let me pass.
exactly.
Be
I
like,
I
swear,
know I
clean
ain't
my
study
room.
God. I know I ain't study God, but let me pass this test. I
God,
know it.
let me wake up in a new Bugatti. For real,
Do you guys
man.
know what God's real name is? Like his real name?
It depends on which language or context you're speaking and talking
Yeah,
about.
that's what I was just about to say. Cause he's called a lot of things.
So there's Yeshua, right? That's one.
Yeah, Yeshua.
But his original name, which is only supposed to be said in prayer, and I
Mm-hmm.
think this travels across all languages, if I'm not mistaken. But I'm just going ahead and say that ahead of time. God forgive me for the disrespect, but his real name is Isa Ibra Mariam. That's his real name.
And
Mm-hmm.
that's one I've never heard of, so I'm gonna have to look that up.
Yeah, I gotta
That's
do my
his that's
research
his
too.
real that's his real name. So if you're saying a prayer, you invoke if you want to invoke God and really connect with him, you call him Isa Iba Mariam. That is his correct name. But you're only supposed to say it in prayer. You're not supposed to just say it in vain like how I am, but obviously I'm doing a teaching, so that can be considered as a prayer, I think. God don't smite me, please.
Yeah.
But yep, that's his real name.
And I believe using God's name in vain is using it in a negative intent. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
Disrespectful, but just saying his name. I don't think that count as using it in
Right,
vain.
right.
So you good,
We
bro?
gotta have respect for the Most High. You feel me?
Got to. And we wouldn't even be here.
Yep, that's a fact.
You know what? I
Absolutely, that's
don't
a
like.
fact.
I'm gonna be honest, but I don't like the fact. I don't know. The science. People believe in science, but at the same time I want to be respectful. So just like I said,
Uh,
can't judge. That's one thing. It's hard not to do, but shit, that's what you have to do, man.
the easiest answer for that, if you do come across that, is you and it's a scientifical like it's a scientific way to explain it to somebody who does prefer the science way. It's just
Mm-hmm.
real simple. Something cannot come from nothing.
Real talk.
You know what I'm saying? So if you're sitting there and something just is there in front of you, it had to have gotten there by some way of means. So something
Mm-hmm.
cannot come from nothing.
Thanks, bro. Man, we had this done great little talk, man, for real.
That's a fact.
Type of stuff I
Nice
like to
little
talk about.
corner talking with Chi.
Hey, this done hard. I ain't gonna even lie. Real talk, man. Real facts.
All these fishbowl heads in here. I like seeing this. What's up, y'all? What's up, fishbowl head members? Everybody in here.
Oh, we deep. I
My
didn't even know.
my fishbowl is under construction. It yeah, it's looking bad.
You gonna get there, bro.
What's good, everybody? Don't worry, brother. Take your time. Take your time.
For real.
Yo, what's up with you, bro?
What up? Yeah, bro. Small tidbit on what you were saying about the under the construction. You can ask Chi, you can ask some of the team. I was asking them on a weekly, damn near daily basis almost. Hey, how you do this? How you do that? They patient with it, bro. It's
Oh
all good.
no, what I meant by under construction meaning I don't have one yet.
No,
I got
facts,
yeah, I gotta
facts.
get one.
Yeah, take your
Yeah, that's
time, bro. You gonna shoot.
bro. I was telling them everything. I was like, bro, I gotta pay rent. I gotta do this first,
Yeah.
this first. They're like, bro, take your time.
God,
Yeah.
help me pay the rent for this month, God.
I was just using that as an example, my G. You know what I'm saying? No, no
Facts, bro.
disrespect. Disrespect.
No. It's all love, bro. It's all love. I think everybody in here is pretty peaceful. You feel me?
Facts.
Also, anybody on the YouTube live, man, if y'all want to join our community, our Discord, where we just be kicking it and drawing in here and chatting, just follow Fishbowl Head Club inside of Discord, and you'll be able to jump in, chat with us. We share our screens in here too, and our work and stuff like that. So make sure you just join up, man. Everybody allowed to talk, be yourself. You ain't gotta talk professional or none of that. You can just come in here and just be yourself, man, for real. Like,
Somebody in the chat had said they agree with our conversation and that your artwork is amazing.
I appreciate you. Yeah, we had a super dope conversation. I kid you not, bro.
Yeah, that was real deep, and it was just nothing but good vibes. You know what I'm
Yeah,
saying? Like,
great vibes.
and that's the thing too. Like, you can't have these type of in-depth conversations nowadays. Like, I'm listening to some of the stuff that the younger people are talking about, and it's just like, dude, like that's nothing of importance. Like, where's your sense of like of urgency to the things that matter of this world?
Real talk. And that's why
Like, what? Go ahead,
it's,
bro.
it's very important for people like us to become successful, so we can become cool and we can preach the
Yeah,
right message. You know what I'm saying? And make the right messages cool. You know what I'm
yeah.
saying? So
Like, I get it. You know, the whole fashion thing. People want to be fresh and they want to have the latest drip, but at the end of the day, bro, like, it ain't worth it. Because nine times out of 10, right, you got your safety to worry about. You know what I mean? On top of that, the amount of money you spend on the clothes. Like, imagine you spent that and invest that money into something like real estate, or invest it into like the stock market, or like a mutual fund, or an escrow account. Like, you know what I mean? You take that same $3,000-4,000 you just spent on them Gucci pants or whatever, and put that in that type of thing. That money will flourish for you.
thanks.
Like, I see
Facts.
all these rappers that go through so much money issues, and I'm like, yo, you guys have cash. Cash is like the that's the best thing to have. And
Yeah.
like, you guys are spending money on jewelry, clothes, popping bottles in the strip club. Like, bro, like, if I had that type of situation going on for myself, I would definitely do the right thing with it.
It's funny. That's you said a key thing. Two quick things. One, you said a key thing about that the conversation y'all had. Yeah, regardless, and especially as men, you got to understand that. I'm not saying that the individuals in this room don't understand this, or the people you hang with don't understand it. But regardless of, especially when it comes to faith and a higher power, regardless of what you feel, or I mean, you believe in what another man believes, as long as you can have that conversation and
Yeah.
perspective. You know what I'm saying? Like
Right.
Facts.
respectfully. You know
And
what I'm saying?
respectfully,
Like that.
yes,
That's
bro.
all. Because you know what I'm saying. Regardless of what you believe, you know what I'm saying. Two or more to come together,
Mm-hmm.
you gonna have a conversation, and them two or more are gonna walk away with something, regardless of what you believe or not. You know, because you never know that conversation that y'all had. Somebody could have been wrestling with something.
Yes,
Right.
bro.
And
Right.
you know what I'm saying? And then with that conversation, you could have gave them a little bit more clarity or a little bit more understanding. Even if they still, holding on to their belief or non-belief, you still might have, you know what I'm saying, help
Helped it
somebody.
out a little bit. Yeah,
Right.
facts, bro.
Yeah,
You said some
definitely.
real
Yeah.
you said
On
some
the
real
other
spill.
and on the other perspective, how you saying all these uh, rappers spending money on jewelry and shit. I mean, it's funny because like I agree, but it is funny you said that because we also come from that era where shit when we was coming up, yeah, we was wearing like white tees and shit, but we was spending money on J's and
Yeah,
rims.
you
Well,
right.
not rims
Yep.
for me,
You
but
right.
like our older brothers and uncles were spending money on rims and shit, and we was buying Jordans and systems every time we got it. I mean, it ain't no better, but I understand what you're
Yeah.
saying. I'm not justifying it. You
But
know,
you
it takes a while for a seed to grow, especially as a youngin, as a teen. But I
you
understand what you mean. You all right, bro.
you know what I feel like though? I feel like now that I'm at this point of thinking like, yeah, I want everybody to enjoy yourself. Like we all, bruh. trust me, when I get successful, I'm gonna have me a man cave with every single game you can think of, arcades, goddamn basketball goals and things like
Right.
that. But that'll be the money my money is making. So first, I think everybody should use their money to invest in their dream, and then the money that your investment's making, yeah, enjoy yourself. So if you did it in that order, bro, the more the merrier. Go get you a Rolex and a nice car and stuff, cause you already done handled the business.
Right.
So that's how I
I
see
agree
it.
with that.
Just
I
take
do.
care of the responsibilities of things. And I don't mean just pay your bills. I mean the responsibilities of taking your dream serious. Put that
Right.
bag towards something you believe in. And then when
Right.
your dreams start accumulating money, then go enjoy yourself. That's how I feel.
Right.
Uh,
Like
I said,
like. Oh, go ahead.
oh, I was, oh, all right, cool. I was about to say the biggest thing is, especially in our community, is we're never taught financial literacy, so we're
Yeah.
Oh
always
yeah.
buying
Mm-hmm.
liabilities instead of assets. We don't understand the concept of what an asset is. So when you think about assets and liabilities, you have to remember something that you buy as an asset brings you value. It brings you money in return. Something that's a liability is something that you're spending money on and it loses value over time. So those rims, that gold chain, or whatever you want, those things are basically worthless once after you buy them. That car, once you drive it off that lot, baby, it's not a new car anymore. It's not worth what it is. So we don't have that. We're not taught that in school. What are we taught? We're taught there's only one way to solve a problem. You're either right or you're wrong, and this, that, and the third. Instead of we're never really taught real life situations. Like there's multiple ways to become successful. There's multiple ways to become a millionaire, if not a billionaire. We're being taught all of these things. Like we don't understand credit, we don't understand how to properly do our taxes, we're not taught any of the stuff that we need to be adults. So when we go into these situations and some of our family members don't know and they were never taught, and like then we these are just generational curses that are being passed down from person to person. So now we're stuck trying to break these curses as we get it, but we're not just doing it for us. We got to try to put the whole hood on, which is impossible. I can't bring everyone from my neighborhood, but I can put resources in there. I can start giving these educational classes and I can start showing people the way. But like that takes time, and it takes like education, learning, understanding, and like a whole bunch of other things. But eventually we'll get there, but it just takes time, man. And it's a process, my opinion.
Nah, he's absolutely right about that. Like,
Yeah.
with school, like growing up, I mean, I grew up in the hood too. You feel me? So it's like, I didn't have the best of schools. I mean, they were better, but it's still a hood. And in school, they don't teach you about financial stuff. They don't teach you, that it's important to start saving money. They don't teach you the value of a dollar. You got to rely on your parents to teach you that, or hopefully you have enough, will from yourself to go look it up. Like, okay, what is the value of a dollar? What does it mean? You know what I mean? Like, they don't teach you this type of stuff in school. Like me, in my opinion, I know history is important, but I feel like history is not gonna help me pay my rent at the end of the month or the beginning of the month. Me
Yeah.
knowing what happened, you know, and during with Martin Luther King, yeah, it's good to have good knowledge, but I feel like they should have focused more on things that you use in life. You see what I'm
Yeah.
saying? So like,
Facts.
how to build your credit, how to apply for a loan, how to get a credit card, how to do certain things like proper hygiene, washing once or twice a day, you know, just the regular human like daily human duties that we do. They don't teach you that stuff in school. And I feel like that's where it starts with the system that's lacking. They need to start with by changing the curriculum with that.
Yeah. And
Man,
guess
you know how
what?
many adults don't even know how to read an Excel spreadsheet?
It's
I mean,
bro,
that's and
it's
that's
true.
I ain't,
It's
that's
real.
I,
not even no, and
I
that's
ain't
not
gonna
even no
hold
like
it. It
no
took me a
shop, bro.
while.
And that's not even no shop, bro. It was just piggybacking off of what he was saying. Like they don't teach you like the they don't focus more on the importance. Like how you said, it took you a while. You got it, but you know what I'm saying? A lot of people didn't really, like, you know what I'm saying, understand like the extent of like an Excel sheet. Like, yeah, you can organize shit on there, but as far as like how he said, like a business aspect of it, or how
Mhm.
some people use it for, like, you know, to like put their whole financial plan on there. You know what I'm
Right,
saying? Like things like that, like how to use certain resources for that, and to organize it, to
right,
better understand it. That's what I meant. But I'm just saying, you kind of, you know, you also kind of proved the point. You're like, yeah, bro, it kind of took me a minute. But see, if they would have taught you that shit, you know what I'm saying, in 8th grade, you know what I'm saying, by the time you probably, you know, by the time however old you are now, whatever you're doing, even if it's the bare minimum, you'd be like, okay, I know what this shit is. Okay, you just do it like this. Okay, I want it like this. All right, boom. Versus like, damn, I gotta, okay, what's a cell? Okay, I gotta merge these motherfuckers now. Okay, now I can color code it. Okay, how do I delete it if I don't want to go back? Like, you know, just like a whole bunch of little shit.
right, right. I'm not gonna even hold you, bro. Like with the whole Excel spreadsheet, I've always seen it. I saw what it was there. I know what it was used for. I've never used that until I opened my business and I had to do a financial breakdown of all my expenses I had for my business. I took like maybe what, probably not even 10 minutes. I watched a quick little YouTube video and I understood, okay, this is what
Yeah,
Excel is. I'm
yeah,
like, yo, this is fun. And I'm
yeah.
like, why don't they teach you this in school? Like, I could actually use this Excel thing. Like, you know what I mean? Like, I could do a financial breakdown of like how to manage money for the week. Like, this is a type of tool I wish I had years ago. But it took me
Facts.
now, at the age I'm at now, after I done graduated and went through several, trials and tribulations to figure out, okay, I can use this. Which then, not to get even deeper with it, now as I get older, I don't have any kids, but let's say in the future I do have kids. Now it's up to me to try to teach my kids, hey, use Excel spreadsheet to, budget yourself or manage your money. And hopefully, the kids are susceptible to what I'm telling them and what I'm teaching them. Because kids don't listen. We didn't listen when we grew up. You know what I'm saying? We did our fair share of stuff. We might have listened with some stuff, but you know,
Yeah,
Hey,
and yeah, want me to, and I'll tell you why, since the question was why didn't they? It's because schools train you to be an employee. They
yup,
don't train you
mm-hmm,
to be an owner. So because they want you to be an employee, they tell you, hey, after you graduate high school, go to college. And once you go to college and get all that debt and stuff like that, hey, after that, now you need to spend the rest of your life working for someone else to pay off this debt. To not only pay off this debt, you have to get a home loan to pay off that debt. And basically, you spend your entire life in debt and working to be, I don't know, whatever you want to be, but you're going to work and not achieve your dreams. But
mm,
if somebody would have told you, hey, do this instead of that, don't be this, and like go after your dreams and stuff like that, this financial freedom, and this is what you need to do. They don't want that because the economy doesn't work off that. The economy works off of employees. The
mm-hmm,
more employees, the better. If I can get you in debt, because basically, if you look at it, and it's the summary of everything, you're basically working for the bank. You get up every day, clock in, do your 9 to 5 to pay off the bank. Your bank's gonna hit you up. Hey, you got to pay off this car loan. Your bank's gonna hit you up. You got to pay off this home loan. The bank's gonna hit you up. Oh, you got to pay off your credit card loan. The bank's gonna hit
mm-hmm.
you up. Oh, you still got these student loans. Like all these loans and all that pressure. So, what time do you really have to yourself to chase your dreams? None, if
None.
not. And then if you do have a couple hours and you don't have kids, you spend 1, maybe 2 hours doing what you want to do for your dreams. And like, man, that's just a system that we need to break or need to figure out like how to get around it or figure out some loopholes, the way to help people. And it
Mm-hmm.
takes a community coming together, working together to achieve something like that, that financial freedom and stuff like that. Because if not, and you're trying to do it by yourself and you're in debt and you don't know and stuff like that, you're never going to achieve anything. You're just going to work till you die, and that's going to be the end of the story.
Exactly. And and to kind of piggyback off of the whole school thing, I know school is not for everybody. School, some people hate it. But I will say this much for whoever is listening. I don't know if someone needs to hear this, but if I would say I would recommend going to college, if any way possible, because if you go, it'll expose you to something you may or may not like. Like when I was going for my associate's degree, like I was able to, dabble in psychology, speech classes. I did a little bit of art, sociology, etc. And I was able to kind of come to a consensus like, hey, I like technology. I like using my hands. So I feel like, people should go for their associate's degree, and like they should, if they can, obviously, if they can, but like get experience exposed to that, because some of that stuff kind of helps you a little bit as well.
But what if they could teach you that stuff for free? Like, why are you charging me for something that I need to actually function in this society? Like,
Oh yeah,
I don't
oh,
understand
100%. I agree with you.
that really gets me because if I don't have this, I'm not a functional, but like I'm crippled without this. That's like, say for example, you see a homeless person, right? And
Mm-hmm.
instead of giving them the money out of the goodness of your heart, you make them work for you all day, and then be like, "Yo, yeah, nah, that's just a warm up. Later on down the road, then I'm gonna give you some money." Like what?
Yeah, that
Like, it just makes no sense to me. Like these people, it's something that they need. Like you need this degree, you need this stuff to be able to take care of your family, to start your future, to get out in this world and have a head start. But they just dangle this stuff in front of you, put you in debt, like put you behind the eight ball and all this stuff. And then most of these billionaires don't even go to college.
that's a
Isn't
fact.
that something? Isn't that something? These
Mm.
billionaires who got all of this money don't go to college, or they got 1 year and they dropped out. Like
Like
it's just wild to be on that sense of like when you really look at things and how the system works. Like it's crazy to me.
they had that one opportunity, that one shot, and they took it.
The
Chasing your dream.
bottom line is, if you're determined to do something and you got determination, you don't need money. You need YouTube because YouTube teaches you everything.
That's true.
Even Elon said, and he's the richest right here in America, I believe.
Uh, I think Bill
It
Gates
might
and
be.
Elon are like back and forth.
Yeah, Bill Gates, Jeff Bezos, all of them, they're all going through it. Like, but Warren Buffett, all of them, they're all in the same. But they're ridiculously rich, all of them. Don't worry.
Yeah, but if you think about it, not just rich though, because they created something, right? So money is just probably nothing to them, really. I mean, they needed that to because they had a plan. Like, I want to build this, right?
Mm-hmm.
It to me is not even so much about that money. It's more about they were determined to give it their all, put everything they had, ask their family, their friends, "Hey, help me out," when they first started, because they had that dream and that passion, and they just kept on going and going and going. So, you know what I'm saying? They created something really big
They
for
had the tenacity, right?
yeah, for humanity
Well,
too. You know what I'm saying?
yeah, never mind. I stand corrected. Elon Musk is the richest. What did he do to get
Thank
267 billion? Jesus.
That's when
Bro,
we was
it's Tesla. Like,
yeah,
like,
Tesla's too. It's
Bro
fixing to
created
speak
a car.
so big.
yo, Chi, you want to shout out
Man
some?
created a car,
Hmm.
bro.
You want to shout out some of those comments? You want somebody to shout out some of them comments?
Oh yeah, you can, bro.
All right, hold on. I'll go a little bit here. Um, Forgive me ahead of time if I'm pronouncing it incorrect. Is it Mela or Mala? She says, "You're welcome. I'm still listening to you guys speaking." She's coming from New York. Her name is Melissa. Okay, hola. Okay, hello, Melissa. How you
What's
doing?
good with you?
All right. High Beach says, "Are women artists in here also?" Kitty, you
Of
want to jump in on that?
of course.
Kitty's not active. Okay.
Here
Uh,
I am. Sorry.
there we go.
I was going to get a Coke.
Okay. Redmond Jackson says financial literacy is a skill cause. You can understand what to do with your money by putting that knowledge to
Facts.
use is a real skill. That's a fact, bro.
Mm-hmm.
Definitely. Print Titan, I think this one goes back to what I was saying in terms of learning history. It says, got to put the fam and the hood onto the game to elevate. You have to know history, so basically you don't repeat the same mistakes as history did. That's a valid point. That's a valid point. I'm not saying that history is not important, but I'm just saying the amount of time that they focused on it,
Mm-hmm.
that they could have split some of that time and put it towards, some of those things I mentioned, like, health and,
Mm-hmm.
credit and buying a house and stuff. Like, they don't teach you any of that stuff.
Yeah. Hey,
Let me see here. Print Titan says your work is fire.
thank you, bro.
He says crazy question, but Bojangles or Popeyes?
Bojangles or Popeye. I gotta go with Popeye, bro.
Popeyes, okay. So
I
he said he
got
had a
to.
bet going on with that.
Popeyes in Louisiana, Bojangles in Atlanta.
That do sound nice.
I didn't even have Bojangles when I was down in Atlanta. I gotta get me some Bojangles.
Yeah,
Bro,
but
I had it at
Popeye,
the airport. Lord.
Popeyes is second place to Churches, bro.
Oh yeah, that's a fact. Church's Chicken
Yeah.
or Roscoe's Chicken and Waffles.
Mmm.
Roscoe's, ain't no fucking question. Roscoe's chicken and waffles, baby, straight out of Inglewood. Them shit's good as fuck.
Yeah, y'all making me hungry as hell. I'm over here eating these barbecue flavored sunflower seeds, making my mind believe I'm really eating barbecue.
Fisho says a hug from Brazil. What's up, Fisho?
Turn up. What's good with y'all, man? What's good with y'all? Follow the Discord. Join the Discord. Come kick it with us.
Everybody in the comments need to buy a fishbowl. Low key.
I'm from Alabama, man. Go
Yo, this
down.
might be a dumb
Alabama.
question, but do I sound like I'm from New York? Cause I heard we got an accent.
Nah, bro, you sound very professional. I ain't gonna even lie.
Oh damn, I done lost my card.
Melted Crown, what you think, bro? He's still in here?
Melted Crown and fell asleep.
Man, it's way past my bedtime. Look, what's that? My bad.
I said, what you think about the artwork?
Oh yeah, she ready to go.
I don't know. I'm gonna split up all the pieces tonight and send them to you one by one.
Okay.
Just text me the email to send it to. And is it cool if I send it in a PNG file?
Can I get the AI file?
Yeah, you get the AI file as well.
Okay.
I'm gonna just try to split it up so it'll be easier for you too. So I send both just in case you want to go in there and doctor up and stuff like that.
Okay.
But just text me the email you want me to use, broski.
I bet, man. I'm finna go sleep.
Bet. All right, bro.
Y'all be easy, man.
You too.
All right, man. Take care.
Peace.
Peace.
You
This is a
somehow.
nice little session tonight, man.
Oh yeah.
Makes me wonder what's the next conversation gonna be like.
Y'all ain't trying to jump in Twitter space and create a group in there and see who all join.
Well,
I don't even think.
I got some people.
Hmm.
I said I got some people. Well, they should. Like, I don't know. They might join. They might not. I don't know. But I got a whole bunch of followers today.
That's what we should do. All right, y'all. Whoever on the YouTube, man, y'all want to finish kicking it with us? Join the Discord. I shared the link inside of the chat. Fishbowl Head Club. Just join in, man. And when you join the Fishbowl Head Club inside of the Discord, all you got to do is come to the streaming channel chat, and you'll be in there with us. All right,
Yes, sir.
we out this thing.